buddies.
The Nature Boys.
I don't know. My character doesn't care.
Well, someone's got to be Ric Flair if you guys are the Nature Boys.
So that's what I feel like Tito would come up with the name because Tito. I mean, I don't know if Guy cares.
Yeah, give Tito ultimate say right here, right now. What is it, Tito?
The Cabbage Crew.
One of the Cabbage Kids. I was gonna say one of the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
I'll accept that.
I can't wait for you guys to be introduced into royalty, and they're like, and introducing to you the Cabbage Crew.
Well, they'll smell us before they see us.
Good lord.
Yeah, because the royalty's gonna have a smelling buff like every other custom thing that JR makes.
Or the Cabbage Patch.
Are you talking shit about? I'll take it away. You don't need that perception buff.
I'll take it away.
I don't need that perception buff, JR.
I'll take it away. I'll take it all away.
I permanently have a cold.
You see that?
I permanently have a cold. I can't smell anything.
You've got a crowbar in your inventory, Snicket? Not anymore.
It's used against your kneecaps.
What?
I'm just deleting stuff out of your inventory
crowbar.
What do you mean? What? I'd have a crowbar?
Oh, this dagger of warning. Guess what? It's
I need the dagger of warning.
It's Gotham now.
Hey.
Look, I'm unequipping it just to send a message.
I'm walking here. Alright, this item's...
So, do you guys want to talk in character about your group name, or do you prefer to brainstorm out of character?
I would
rather brainstorm out of character.
But I think I'd like the Cabbage Patch Kids.
How about the Cabbage Patch Boys? But
No, kids.
What if we get a girl?
Yeah, Cabbage Patch Kids.
Or Cabbage Patch.
People.
The Cabbage Patch.
You guys aren't really people either.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch Creatures. Is that better? All inclusive?
Or just the Cabbage Patch. Or just a patch of cabbage.
We're not a Cabbage Patch, though. I mean, unless one of the patches in your cloak of
cabbage.
Does your robe have a cabbage patch?
It's got a lot of patches.
Is one of them a cabbage patch?
No. But
I rip off the cabbage patch.
Just cabbage.
Oh man.
Alright, so we going with the Cabbage Crew, the Cabbage Patch, or the Cabbage Patch Kid?
What about Cabbage Patch Creatures?
Or Creatures. Yes.
I like Cabbage Patch Creatures.
David?
But my character doesn't care.
David?
Yeah, whatever.
I actually care, but my character doesn't, and then it's the opposite. David doesn't care, but his character should. Does it seem natural, David?
It's natural enough.
Okay.
Alright, so how about we flip a coin for between the Cabbage Patch Creatures and the Cabbage Patch?
Okay. Heads is Cabbage Patch Creatures, tails is Cabbage Patch Creatures. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow. What? So many choices.
Yeah.
Wait, here, I'll roll a d2 for that.
So which one is which?
1, Cabbage Patch Creatures.
That was the most unbiased roll I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Garrett.
Okay, fine. Roll
What-
again.
what-
Number 1 is the Cabbage Patch. 2 is Cabbage Patch Creature.
Okay.
Alright. That's what it
Cabbage
is.
Patch Creatures it is. Can I roll a d1?
CBC.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or CPC.
Sounds like a drug.
Yeah, not PC.
So, with that being said, and as if anybody has any more questions, meta or story-wise, we'll jump back into things. No? We're good? No questions?
Yep, no
Nope, I'm good.
questions.
All right.
Except for who the Hokage is, but I'll ask that in character.
You gotta wait to be in character, bud. The newly named party, we return underneath what was previously known or referred to as Uso Glisk Estate, standing across from Lady May, who had just asked you all what perchance your party name was. What would you all like to respond with?
I don't care. Tito. Do you care?
Creatures of the cabbage.
Lady May's left eyebrow kind of raises awkwardly as she gives you a look. And are you sure? You could say something else. I won't tell you when. I promise.
Wait, out of character? I just thought. Isn't there a brand called like Nature's Own?
There is, I think.
That'd be hilarious for Tito.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Nature's Own? Isn't that granola?
I
Yeah,
thought it was like
sounds
a
like-
bread. I can't.
No, it's
remember.
bread.
Oh.
Yep, it's bread.
You're thinking of
continue.
Nature's Valley. Or
You
Natural Valley. Natural Valley is the granola.
Nature Valley?
Nature Valley?
Yeah, whatever. You get the idea.
Wouldn't that be the Cabbage Patch creatures? I
In
say
character?
I say
Oh,
in character. I say in character. Just let's move it.
Oh, that's
Move
much
it along.
better. That's much
Yeah,
better.
yeah. Definitely has a.
I
ring
don't
to
get. I sounds the same as what I said. I don't get it. Tito
So-
smokes his
Is
turtle
that in
weed.
character? Okay.
Tell you what, you all think on it. I plan on having a village meeting tomorrow, where you all be thanked for your contributions to what you've done, and you all can introduce yourselves formally to the villagers then, and whatever name you choose shall be your burden to bear. Fair enough?
Good. Fair enough.
Sounds
Wait.
oddly ominous, but
Please,
yeah.
please don't say bear in my presence.
When did you
What?
say bear?
She said your burden to bear.
Oh.
Bear. Oh no.
Oh
I'm
no,
sorry,
they
that's-
keep saying it.
That's a little strange. Don't you roar like a BEAR when you rage?
We don't talk about that.
That's all right. Fair enough. You've earned my discretion, to say the least.
Teak.
For now, there is a lot of work that needs to be done. I'm assuming you all are tired. You are welcome to stay here within the estate if you'd like, or I'm certain one of the inns has available rooms if you prefer that.
I'd probably rather stay here.
Yeah, this is probably the nicest place I've ever been in, so kind of want to check out the bed situation.
Well, I believe there should be some open beds on the far west wing. If they're locked, from what I've seen, you are perfectly capable of opening them up. So, but do be careful as you venture around the estate. I don't know if Glisk left any more surprises for us on his departure.
Quick question: Did anyone take care of that guy that was tied up in that room?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that I don't stumble in on some guy bound and gagged.
We had put him in the dungeon. Correct.
No, you guys left him in a room, I believe.
I think and you had said that they swept the like in kind of like an epilogue kind of way. You said that they swept him and they put him in the dungeon.
Okay, yeah. She replies with Gojun and Narset before they left had a few members of the Oracles of Honor sweep the estate, and he's been dealt with.
Okay, excellent.
However, I'm certain once they're done prowling the nearby area for Mr. Glisk, that Gojun and Narset shall return, I imagine.
What are you planning on kind of doing now? We've got your estate back.
I have to rebuild the damage that has been done to my village over the years. Sure, you've noticed that the quality of life is not good here.
Yeah,
The
how
city's
long
kind
was
of a
Glisk in power for? I don't remember if you've mentioned that before, but we've kind of had a busy few days.
She kind of rolls her eyes a little bit. It's been perhaps 4 or 5 years now, somewhere in between, I'm not certain.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, he has had plenty of time to do some damage across the city. a heavy tax has been implored across most of the villages, leaving them rather destitute. And what resources we were able to produce in the past, that infrastructure has been smashed. It will take some time, but we need to get back on our feet and start supporting ourselves again. What are your plans going forward?
Well, I mean, you already know essentially what I mean, my main focus right now is trying to find out what's plaguing my people. Um, but I too kind of want to find out what's been going on with me recently as well, with the headaches and the noises I've been hearing. It's something's going on that I'm not quite sure of, that I feel like I need to figure out, because it's not getting any better. Actually, it's getting worse.
And you know this to be different than the disease that plagues your people?
I'm assuming so. I've never no one's ever complained about this kind of thing. It's just my people, they get weak and are unable to really move, and then they just eventually just wither away. But what I have is, I don't know. I don't know if it's a subset of that, or I don't know. It seems to have all of a sudden come on after we started messing with Zarkon. I don't know if he did something or some sort of magic, but ever since that first time we came into contact with him, I can't. It's just I don't know. It's maybe some sort of dark magic. I don't know. I've lived underground my entire life. I don't really know much about magic and what it's capable of doing.
This is unheard of. Like I said in the past, I know very little about restorative magic. I've learned a small amount, and I'm happy to take a look when I can, but I feel that I will have a rather busy schedule in the upcoming days, though I will spend what time I can with you if you stick around in the village. However, if you do not have time to wait, I suggest you and your friends head to Zoanging immediately. Some of the most powerful arcane users, clerics, and all of the sort, restoration-type magics exist there. After all, the capital is host to the Mages Guild. Their circle that they specialize in is restoration.
Sounds like probably where I need to be going then, because it seems like they could help with both issues.
Understand. Should you decide to take off soon, please let me know. I'll be certain to write a letter of recommendation for you, as well as a private note that if I have any favors left to request of you, that I may ask that you deliver to Empress Yoon for me. Which, in tandem, may also get you the audience you so seek.
Is that out of character? You said I'm trying to pull up the map of the world.
I'll swap over real quick.
Yeah.
You're looking for the continent that you're on, correct?
I just want to know that you said it was Zangween was the name of the place.
Zoanging, yeah. Zoanging is the capital of the Shimmering Expanse,
Gotcha, okay.
of the Gleaming Tundra, which is the continent that you guys are in, and Empress Yoon is the current leader of the Gleaming Tundra.
Okay, and she is there?
She is currently in Zoanging.
Okay,
yes.
okay, perfect.
That is the capital of the country that she rules over, and that's
Okay.
where she is host to.
So that's the capital of the Gleaming Tundra?
Correct, which is the continent that you guys are in, which is where the vast majority of the Silver Dragons live. Lady May has met Empress Yoon before, and from the times that she has spoken of her, it seems that Lady May is a pretty big fan of her. And from what she learned a little. She kind of aspires to be like her in a lot of ways, from what she said to you. So,
gotcha. Okay. I turn to the rest of the group and say, gentlemen, it would be an honor if you would accompany me, but I understand if you have other pressing matters. I actually just now realized I don't know what brought you guys to Nasu. So if you guys have other pressing matters, I understand. But I kind of know where I'm going to be going next.
Sorry, I was on for I don't know how long. That's the town like right next to us. ZOA.
Zoanging. Yeah, that is the capital of the Gleaming Tundra, which is it is not the closest town to you. Or it is, excuse me, it is technically the closest town to you from a proximity standpoint, but it won't be from a distance standpoint, or won't be from a time travel standpoint.
Yeah.
The paths to get there have not been well kept because Nasu has been under Uso-Gliss control, so the roads have not been upkept well, and it would take you guys a pretty good time to get there. While Ikjo has actually kept up their roads on the way to Nasu, that would be a quicker city to get to, but Empress Yoon doesn't live there, so that doesn't really do you a ton of good to go there.
Is the whole Gleaming Tundra kind of like snowy?
Yep.
Okay.
So the thing about the world is that the type of the dragons have such a power to them. This is kind of like something that just people commonly know, that they influence the actual elements and the climate around them.
Gotcha.
So that's why the silver dragons that are cold climate have created a cold climate for them to live in, and so on for the rest of the dragons in the way that they choose to live.
Gotcha. Did your character want to say anything, John?
No, I think.
I mean, someone's got to respond to me.
Sorry. Let me get back in here. Yeah, I mean, I'm along for the ride.
Okay, you're not like, it's not. I mean, what were you doing in here in the first place? Just curious. I'm not trying to pry, but what brought you for us to cross paths in the first place?
Just traveling and trying to get away from it all.
Well, you didn't really succeed at that because it's all
Yeah.
here. What about you, Tito? What were you doing?
Nature.
Well,
He was doing nature.
it sounds
Gross.
like good thing. I think that we put in nature where we're going. So, if you wanted to continue tagging along, that would be mighty fine.
Nature.
Tito just says no. I thought he was going to say no when I heard him start talking.
No.
Just, nah, I'm good.
Tito got some good turtle weed, so he's going with the flow.
I as a turtle on a kite.
No. But I don't really have a specific goal when I set out, so I'm just kind of finding my way in this confusing world full of cabbages and bears.
I thought we couldn't say that word.
I can say it.
It's his word.
I can say
I
it.
don't think that's how that works.
Shut up.
Shutty.
It's alright, lady.
All right. Well, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Oh, also, I just remembered. Out of character. Didn't we park the meteor out like right outside the entrance to the
We
cave?
did. I have members of the guard that were loyal to me within the village that are retrieving it currently.
Okay. What are your plans for that?
I just wanted to get it out of, where did we leave it? On the side of the mountains in between the forest and the village?
Well, no, I didn't. I mean, I didn't know if you were planning on safeguarding it somewhere.
I had planned on
or-
at least keeping it safe within the estate. However, if you all would like it, I technically have no claim to it, and I will not fight for it from you.
Oh no! I don't. I don't want anything to do with that
No,
thing.
I think we're good.
I would feel safest if you maybe kept it locked up in your secret dragon vault. That seems like a safe place for it. Just I want it locked away where no one can essentially use it for evil again.
I will do my best to keep it safe and out of prying eyes.
Okay.
Who's all here?
It is you three and then Lady May currently. That's it. and you guys are in about as private of a situation as it's going to get. We don't really necessarily need to be back on a battle map, but let's see. I'll pull it back up just to get an idea of what everything looks like.
Whoa.
So you guys were...
Whoa, we were in the treasure room last.
Nope.
Oh, no, you're right. You were in the treasure room last. I'm trolling. I don't know what I'm talking about. Thanks, Garrett.
Ah. Really?
Really? What?
Interesting.
What?
Your guy looks so scary.
I didn't like standing out anymore. I wanted to have a token like everyone else, so I just got a token.
It looks is this just actual Snicket from Blood Bowl that you just like painted black?
No, it's a Skaven, a picture of a Skaven.
Oh, it kind of looks like him. I guess maybe I just don't know what Snicket looked like that much, but
You saying all Skaven look alike?
yes. Yes, I am. Except for those dirty gutter rats.
I'm assuming it's late right now because it was dark when we got there.
Yes, because you guys attacked at night.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, well, this was fun, I guess. I need to go lay down because
Yeah,
I'm tired and I need to get my BOD rest.
Of course.
I'm already getting bags under my eyes. So yeah, I'll go just, I guess, claim one of those rooms on the west wing that we are familiar with, and I will, I guess, meet you guys in the morning in the dining hall. Is there fresh breakfast 10 a.m.?
10 a.m.
I'm not certain what will be available, but I will see what we can do about getting some food ready.
Oh.
If I have anything ready this evening, I will send some servants to your quarters to give you at least something to munch on before the morning.
I got stuff I can munch on right now. But
So what she
in the
said.
morning, some fresh, maybe I don't know, ox. I don't know that stuff that wolf guy had. That actually was pretty good.
Very well. I will see you all in the morning then.
All right.
As she waits for you guys to leave first.
I leave.
Okay. No, we don't need to be on this or we don't need to pause games. We don't need to be on this anymore. You guys all head over. You know what? I believe in the past I showed you guys a map of the village of Nisu.
Yes.
But that map was poopy and I didn't like it, so I made a better one. So we'll use that as an excuse to now switch over to the
Age of Empires.
Wait, what?
It just reminds me of Age of Empires.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are currently residing within the Lee estate. You make your way far over to the west wing, where you guys actually initially kind of made your way up from the cellar and kind of find your way into the area of the rooms where you had actually ran into the guards previously before you retook the estate. Each of you find a room that is separate to yourselves if you would like one, or there is a room that has 4 beds within it if you guys are looking to have a slumber party. The choice is yours.
I want my privacy.
All right, so Snicket ventures off to a room of his own. Tito and Guy, what would you two like to do?
I'll look at Tito. You want to bunk up?
Yeah.
Alright.
And Tito and Guy go to one of the large rooms that have a bunch of beds. Just, still maybe a little on edge, wanting to have someone to look out for each other throughout the night.
That rat's always by himself. He's gonna end up like that damn old dog.
What?
Tito just turned into a racist southerner all of a sudden with his accent.
What dog are you? Oh, I see you're talking.
Or,
I see.
yeah.
I'm like, what
That
the
dog
hell?
who single-handedly killed all those bears that we had nothing to do with.
I mean, he did cause it. Without Korg's interference, no bears would have been slain.
Very true.
I think you meant to say very true.
Oh!
Okay. You guys definitely have plenty of time and some freedom to do whatever you'd like if there's anything you guys want to work on or prep or talk about before you go to bed. So
I want to
Is-
attune
Go ahead.
to
Yeah.
some shit.
Yep. This is also a
Um,
good time to attune to stuff. You guys have plenty of time to attune to any items you would like to attune to. I don't think it matters at this point for you guys, but do remember you can only attune to 3 items at a time.
Did we level up last time?
Yeah, you did. You guys are level 5. Did you roll HP yet, Tito?
Don't think so.
Let's roll through the chat again real quick.
And he
see.
also gets his 5th level feature. I got my uncanny dodge, boy.
Here's Sticky Rolls hit points is a 2. Guys a 4. Yeah, I don't think you've rolled HP yet, Tito.
So I just roll a hit die.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a hit die. I thought there was a point that, whatever. Yeah, it is fine. Go ahead and roll a hit die because it'll do the same thing effectively.
Oh.
Sheesh Louise.
Oh
All right,
my
you
God.
have an
11
extra.
extra health.
No, it's 14
Dude,
because he gets to add his
14.
con mod as well.
Why does he get to add his con modifier?
Everybody does.
Everybody does.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
don't have a con mod, so.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh no, you do have a con mod. You have a con mod too.
Why did it not do that then? Did it do it automatically? What was I? Nah, that's whatever.
You're definitely supposed to. I don't know. You're a rogue and you have 38 at 5. That seems okay. I feel like.
Said I
maybe
rolled hit points. It didn't show a con modifier add, but it might have done it. It might have handled it automatically when it leveled up. Because I used the built-in level up.
If you
tool.
do the built-in thing, I would imagine it does it on its
Yeah.
own.
I can't imagine.
Why don't you just do it again now and let's see if it does?
Because I don't know my HP. Well, I guess I could.
We'll
Well, no,
say
because I don't.
It's 38 right now, so if you just do it again as if like leveling up to 6, it will
Gotcha.
find. Well, you know what I'm
I
saying?
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's try it. Where's my features? Okay, so we need to go +1. 20. I'm gonna write down 21 out of 38 just so I remember. Roll.
Well,
1. Okay, so it's gonna. It should go up to 30.
41 is what you said.
41. Okay.
Yeah, because you're at 38
Yeah, it
right
did.
now.
It went up to 41.
Okay, so it's been including it then. Yeah.
Well, this is the first time I actually did it. Before I didn't use the auto level.
Oh, okay. And then hopefully it didn't automatically put any features in that you shouldn't have. No, we're good. Okay.
I de-leveled and it'll remove. It'll basically undo it.
You put it to 35. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you de-level. Oh, so it isn't. No, who knows? I don't know.
It remembers what you had. So like if you go up and then go back, it should reset you. I just realized that.
That's dope. I like that. Okay, yeah. So tuning to items. Anybody have anybody else have anything they'd like to do?
I've got something, but you can.
Well, no. The only thing we have going on is pretty much at this point is just people doing whatever they'd like to do before you guys take your long rest. So
Yeah. I would have to just switch out
So switch out an infusion.
Yeah. But it's not. Yeah, but that's kind of inventory.
Wait, I get to choose another feat?
No. Not until level 8.
It should be you get a class feat.
I actually already added them to your thing, Tito. What they are is you at 5th level get extra attack. So now whenever you attack, you can attack a second time for freezies, and you get fast movement. So your maximum movement per turn is increased to 40 feet from 30.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
dude, it's over now.
You can't run.
And then at I think you might actually get it again. It might go up to 50 feet at some point for
Oh
Barbarian. I'm
my
not sure.
god.
Yeah, but those are the two things you got. The big thing for you, Tito, is extra attack. Your damage output quite literally doubles.
Seems unfair.
And
I'm
then
gonna
if I
go
use
the,
Weapons Master, I can get 3 attack.
I'm gonna focus on non-combat. So I'll just be the diplomat of the group who has terrible charisma.
Oh yeah. All right. Anybody else have anything they'd like to do?
No, this will probably take me But no, you can keep going.
All right. Well, duh. No, I think most of you don't even have items that require attunement. I think Garrett
I
might
had
have one of the
one.
only ones that does. I don't know if anyone else had anything.
I've got.
I don't think any of yours, or maybe one did, Guy.
Yeah, I've got one. Just showing good
Okay.
luck.
Tito, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Why is the
You make this
fancy
in
pants
incarnate?
thing not up?
Sorry, what'd you say, Tito?
Why is the fancy pants rolling thing not up?
What fancy
What?
pants rolling thing?
Oh, it's because
Oh, you don't have a token
you
on
don't have
the
a
map. That's
token.
why.
Here you go. I got you, bud. Oh, you got it. Damn. He's fucking.
Flat 18, baby.
Don't sound too excited for me. Gee.
Tito, for a moment, your head feels a little fuzzy, and you're used to it. You think it's just the turtleweed. But then the sensation continues for a minute or so, and you feel a strong magical sense, an urge kind of fill the room you're in. And you sense almost as if someone's staring at you for a brief moment before you do your best to fend it off. And the sensation is gone almost as quickly as it came.
Hey guys, something don't feel right.
What's the only guy in the room?
Guy?
That's why I said, hey, guy.
Oh, dang it.
I think you said, "Hey guys."
No, I said
No,
guy.
I said guy.
Oh, gotcha. So I wake up and I'm. What's that?
Well, I don't know if it's this stuff I'm smoking, but I could have sworn someone was looking at us. And it felt very unnatural.
How much turtleweed have you smoked in your life?
Look, I don't keep a list.
So it's
I
probably
don't.
not that.
No.
I'm sure you smoked enough that it won't do that. Can you
Same.
describe what happened?
I don't know, just all of a sudden I was sitting here, and then I was sitting here, and then it felt like someone was looking at me. But there's nobody else here but you.
And we have not finished a.
Have not finished your long rest, no. You've been in your rooms for maybe an hour or two now at this point.
Okay.
You just finished attuning to your item and dozed off. If you even had one to attune to.
No, I didn't have anything to.
Okay, well that didn't happen then.
No, it was mostly based on prepared spells. So.
I got you.
Would I know what that is based on how he describes his feeling?
You can make an Arcana check, and you could certainly try. Though Tito, to be totally upfront, is not necessarily giving the most descriptive detail about the inner workings of the arcane arts.
All right, so natural 20.
Didn't feel
Yeah,
natural.
all right, I
It's
know
close.
exactly what it is.
So based off what he's describing to you, you think that there's a 50-50 shot at this point, Guy. Tito could be high off of his ass, or there's possibility that maybe someone or something was using some sort of divination magic upon Tito, and the effect was unsuccessful. But you're really not certain.
Is there any reason someone would want to spy on you, Tito?
I mean, I'm a pretty cool turtle. I could think of many reasons.
Can you name one?
Well, they probably want to see how I swing my axe. And they're probably jealous of my new sword.
That's it. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Okay.
Or it could be all those people we just killed. Maybe somebody's not so happy about that.
That may be the smartest thing you've ever said.
I take it back.
Okay. Alright, I go over to the next room.
Wait a second.
What?
Tito's having a thought.
Oh,
Those people we
Brains
killed.
blast.
do tell.
Hold on, let me put my turtle weed down for a second. Those
Total
people we
Jesus
killed
brain
were
blast.
they were part of a bigger organization. So maybe it's more the Black Hand.
Can you
'Cause-
show me that turtle weed?
Sure, and I just show him a leaf.
A leaf?
A leaf?
Well, of the turtle weed. It's not anything special. It looks like seaweed.
It's not a bud?
No, it's turtle weed. We don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
Weed.
You haven't ever described what turtle weed is.
Well, now I'm saying it, and it looks like seaweed.
Does it in fact look like turtle weed?
What Tito has?
Yeah.
Make an
Did
itch
someone-
check for me.
Did
No,
someone
it's turtle salvia.
Tito knows better than to fuck with salvia.
All right. I'm just side note. I don't know if you care or not, Guy. You are rolling private, so only you and me can see. I don't know if you want it to be that way, but I believe that's what's happening right now.
Oh,
But yes, it does look like just to you like turtle weed. Nothing crazy, nothing special. If you roll it up, smoke it, crush it, bake it into a cookie, it'll get
Lick
you
it
high.
and make sure
though.
it's not laced.
I gotta look into its pipe to make sure it's the same stuff.
Alright,
So
Tito.
Spike is turtle weed.
Hey, get your own.
I'm just making
Tito,
sure. It's
have
not
you
spiked.
ever smoked anything except for turtle weed within this pipe?
Not on purpose.
Not to my knowledge.
The guy within the pipe, you reveal nothing further than the remnants and charred bits of turtle weed.
Okay. Gotta be extra vigilant. And I don't have the spell. I don't have it prepared.
Have
Maybe
to wait
I
till
can-
tomorrow.
Yeah. True that.
All right, and then I think Garrett had a question that kind of got lost a minute ago. So let me circle back to that really quick.
Oh, I did?
I thought you did when Tito asked a question at like the same time or something, or he said something at the same time. I thought you had a question.
I might have just been bullshitting. I don't
Oh,
remember saying
okay.
anything.
Never mind then.
I have no burning questions in my head right now.
Okay, we're good then.
So I'll actually go over to his.
Okay, yeah, sure, easy enough. Give a few knocks on his door.
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep.
So I think Tito's being watched, maybe, or he's on something.
Watched? What? You guys are in a room. What are you talking about? He's being watched.
I don't know. It might have been a bad dream, but
Hold on. And you kind of hear me like, hear light shuffling in the room, and then the door. I open the door aggressively, just like yank it open. All right, and I kind of like am shuffling like half awake into the room. And I'm assuming Tito, what are you doing in the room?
Just kind of stare, like 1,000-yard stare.
Still smoking turtle weed?
Sitting there. Kind of staring at the weed. Not really smoking it.
Why?
At this point, I would like to start looking around the room to see if there's anything that.
Well, hold on, because I'm going to do that as well.
Wait a second.
Kind of.
Rat,
both
you
there.
weren't peering in at us, were you?
Okay, first off, you know my name now. Rat's kind of a derogatory term towards my people. It's kind of our word.
Which name is it again?
Snicket?
Got him.
Got him.
No, I was sleeping. Why would I want to like peek at you? I know you're gonna be smoking turtle weed 9 out of 10 times I look anyways. So you probably should cut back a little bit first on that, because I can't imagine that's good for your turtle lungs. Not that I
Okay,
know how turtle
Mom.
anatomy works.
Okay, Mom.
I just can't imagine. All right.
Okay, Mom.
Guy, you want to look over there, and I'll look over here. We can do a full sweep, and then we'll cross paths and double check each other.
Sure thing.
All right. So
I lift up the
I start
bed.
Alright.
looking.
Each of you, tell you what. Let's just do this. Let's have all three of you just go ahead and roll investigation. We'll let this be like a super party
Okay,
check.
but all of you guys be cool. And oh shit, you guys already ruined it. I was gonna say do a blind GM roll.
Sorry.
Oh, so I got you. Well,
I after reading about that, I love the idea of the blind GM roll just because it keeps metagaming
like
from happening.
low, yeah. So, intricately looking all around this room, the three of you and your combined efforts do literally everything to flip this room from top to bottom. The cabinets, the tables, the beds, the mattresses, even the cases on the pillows are all stripped clean and checked. You'll look for signs of any sort of activity to give reason to there being another person or individual within this area rather recently. And after a couple hours of intense searching,
Oh, dude, I want to look for a couple hours.
you wouldn't?
No.
Well, that's how long it would take to totally flip the room and like check everything.
I guess we could go with it.
So
I'm
if
tired.
you
I'm tired.
if you don't want to, you can leave partway through if you'd like.
Oh yeah. I would have left after like 30 minutes.
Okay, after 30 minutes of checking the room, doing a real quick sweep, you guys don't find anything. It then goes to the point where you start flipping the entire room, only for Snicket to leave if the other two would like to continue. You guys find nothing. No evidence, no magical trace, or no reason to believe that anyone else was within this room.
I'm gonna sleep again. I'm out of the room.
It's very unnatural.
All right, we'll just have to be on guard then. And through that, I would have wanted to ritual cast, detect magic, as part of it. Would I have found something then?
Sure. Yeah. As you cast detect magic, you the signal beam pops off. You find the various sources all around you that are on yourself as well as your friends, and then there are a handful around you that trigger, but most of them are just illusionary magic for the ever-glowing torches outside the rooms. So nothing within the room outside of what is on you and Tito is triggered on your detect magic.
Also, when I went back in my room, I wanted to lock the door.
Okay, you can do that, no problem.
Wow. No trust. Also, I guess if there was... Sorry, I'm looking at my inventory.
Very good.
If there was... I have an unidentified potion. I don't remember when I got it. It just says a deep red thick liquid.
Wasn't that from the potion room?
Yeah, in the estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want to cast identify or ritually cast it.
Does identify work on potions?
Well,
Does identify only work on magical items?
I always thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. I always thought for potions you have to pretty much try it to be able to.
okay. So you choose one object. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use.
Let's see. Does
Are potions considered magic items or alchemy items?
That's a good question. I'm gonna Google it and see if there's any.
Pathfinder makes the distinction. I don't know if D&D does.
No, fuck no. D&D doesn't make the distinction. You know what? They probably pose the question in the fucking DM, Garrett, and then they say your DM will make the decision.
Yeah, the DM will make the call.
All right. The only thing I immediately see is someone being a fucking asshole in the comments. Someone's literally asking your exact question or our exact question, and then the top comment is long shot. But does anyone here have a book of potions or secretly an alchemist? It's like, all right, buddy. I'm not looking for your snark here.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm good with that. I think it's pretty fair to rule a potion as a magical item in some way, shape, or form. So if you want to use identify, we could go ahead and say that you identify what the potion is.
I mean, we can make it like he's. I mean, because he's an artificer.
I think it's pretty realistic.
Yeah, I think the flavor.
The flavor is there for it, even if the meta rules do not support that being the case. So either way, I'm good with it. So we'll roll this. Especially if you're willing to ritual cast or use a spell slot on identify, then that's fine. Let me pull up my notes real quick. And you said this was the deep red colored one, correct?
Yeah, a deep red thick liquid. That's all I wrote down.
Alrighty. Sorry, I'm pulling up my chart, potion chart.
And I also wanted to do something else.
Okay, yeah, this one. Wow, the fuck? Wire. Deep red thing. What was the other thing you wanted to do? I'm sorry, while I try to figure the potion out.
I want to go back.
You want to go back? What? You cut out.
I mean, no. If I'd known what this spell did, I would have done it earlier. But let's just say I go back to it's
You're cutting out a little bit. Where do you want to go back to?
Snicket's room.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Well,
God, dude, let me sleep.
No, I'm not letting you sleep.
all right,
Alright.
Snicket. You hear another knock on your door.
Oh my God, can it wait?
No.
What?
So you said you're still having headaches and having issues.
Yes, especially since you're not letting me sleep right now.
There may be something that I can try. It may not do anything, but it may give us some information.
Okay, let's give it a shot. I don't know why this couldn't wait till morning, but let's
So
go. So
I
I
ritually.
haven't even hold on.
Okay.
I haven't even let you in yet. Let me roleplay, dude.
Oh God, jeez.
So I throw the covers off, and I lazily shuffle over to the door, smack the latch off, and open it, and say, "All right, come on, let's do this."
All right, I just tell him to sit somewhere,
All right, so I go and plop up on the bed.
and so then I ritually cast Identify on.
What?
you ritually cast Identify on Snicket.
Because it says I never knew that. It says if you instead touch a creature throughout the cast, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so this is not going to be exactly. Well, okay, that is cool. I didn't know that was how this would work. Wait a second.
Yeah, I had no idea until I read that just now.
You note that Snicket is under the particular effect of a spell known as Modify Memory. But there has been a period in his mind that has been erased and replaced with a retelling of events.
Okay, but nothing that would explain the headaches or that dark, smoky crap.
Unless if that is causing his headaches, then no, that's like the only. This says magical effects specifically, right?
Spell.
It says
Yeah.
spell. Yeah, spell's
Yeah.
what it says. So no other spells. Or is he under?
Okay.
Are you done? Can I go back to sleep?
Yeah.
Great.
All I'm seeing is that you're still under the effects of Modify Memory.
Which lines up with your story before, which I can accept.
Do I know if that ever wears off?
I guess you would be able to kind of figure it out with the effects of Identify. It's pretty fair. Let's see. I want to say that it has to be cleared with some sort of restoration spell, but let me see. Remove curse or greater restoration are the two ways you can restore the creature's true memories.
Yeah. I don't have that. So yeah, if you ever want to get those memories back, just to give you a little more comfort, we may have to find somebody that.
Well, sounds like we already plan on going somewhere that could do that. So 3 birds with 1 stone now, I guess.
That works.
Can I go to sleep now?
I look around in his room. No, I'm just kidding. No. I investigate for 3 more hours. No, I leave the room. Yeah.
Okay. The other potion that you have, Guy, is a potion of mind reading, which allows you to cast the detect thought spell on somebody.
Cool.
And if you are a spellcaster, it will use your DC. However, if you are not one, it would give you a DC of 13.
And what is my DC? How do I
It's your
find
spell
that?
save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier. So for you, it's 8 plus 3 plus your intelligence modifier.
5.
Your intelligence modifier 5. You fucking OPS stat motherfuckers. I always forget. I always forget this is one of my. That is OP, bro. You're level 5.
Yeah.
I actually don't. Any new groups I have, I do standard right now. I don't do rolling for stats anymore.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. It's my fault. It's it just means I get to throw stronger stuff at you guys than what you normally would get to deal with at level 5.
But that's fun. I like that.
Yeah. We'll see what you think.
Yeah.
So then for you, John, your save is 16. Jesus, right? Am I doing math right? Yeah, 16.
835. Yeah. Are you able to put that potion in my inventory?
Yeah, let me see if I can. I don't have the potion itself pulled up, but I bet you there probably is one. Potion of mind reading. There we go.
All right, and I'll delete the delete. All right, that's all I do.
All right. Anybody else have anything they'd like to do before you guys take your long rest?
Nope.
All righty. And with all that being said, Snicket, you've now been bothered 2 separate occasions by Guy. Your headache has reached an all-time peak point. Some may even call it a migraine at this point.
Uh-oh.
You are struggling more and more to fall asleep each time you're awoken. You feel yourself tossing and turning as the night envelops you.
Oh, here it comes.
I think I might go visit Snicket.
That sounds awful.
You feel yourself shrouded in darkness. You can hear.
At this point, I'd like to go to his room. No.
You hear familiar voices all around you. But it's not as if they were separate, having individual conversations nearby. It is the sound of dozens of individuals whispering all in tandem directly into your ears. You can pick out separate voices for mere moments before they get lost again within the array and cacophony of the other voices. You recognize different ones to be the various individuals whose lives you've taken. Your vision comes to a blur. You start to see more around you. These dark, shadowy figures with almost no real descriptions to them. They just look as if these amorphous blobs staring back at you. And there's one before you for each life you've taken. And as the toll increases, so does the pain from the headaches. So do these whispers that dart through your head, that spoil your sleep at night, and that keep you tossing and turning.
And I try to talk to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to ask what do you want? Why are you bothering me?
Are you asking anyone in particular? Or
I'm just like, because I
question?
see them, like, I guess you said I see them like in front of me, like a group.
Yeah,
of,
they're like lined up in front of you.
Yeah, I just want to like essentially just like asking all of them like what do they want?
You wait for a moment. are yearning for any sort of response. And you hear nothing.
And I want to essentially now I want to dart towards them again, asking screaming at this point, what do you want?
You rush towards them, and you are right in the face of one of these individuals at this point, and details are finally there for you. And what you see sends you almost recoiling instinctively for a moment. There's this dead corpse lined up before you with maggots crawling through these empty eye sockets, empty mouths that no teeth exist within that have all fallen out at this point. Just deadly sitting in front of you, silent and motionless.
And that essentially, I'm assuming, would cause me to recoil back and fall back on all fours, essentially crawl backwards really fast, in panic mode. And then, I guess, does anything else happen?
As you recoil backwards, spooks now beyond your wildest imaginations. You feel a presence around you. As a wispy shadow begins to encircle you, Snicket. And a voice softly speaks out to you. Use them well, my child.
Use what?
For the life force is now yours.
But do I recognize the voice at all, or is it just a?
It's not a voice that you've ever heard before. It sounds almost as if it's coming from within your head. You try to pinpoint a location around you, and it's difficult. It sounds almost as if it's coming from all directions at once, which leads you to believe it's mentally or magically internal, though you're not certain.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? It's that. What'd you say again? You said their souls are mine. What did you say?
They said their life force is yours.
Oh, I was say. So what do you mean by that?
Every soul has some level of power to it, and some of us are able to harness that.
So I mean, what's causing this? Is this even am I hallucinating? What is going on? Who are you?
You hear laughter, but it's very strange. It's as if multiple voices are laughing directly within your ears at this point. There are various ages, races, genders, and all of the voices talk in unison at this point. All will become clear soon enough. For now, enjoy the shadows. As the wisp that was swirling around you begins to dart off into the darkness in the distance, you feel yourself ripped from this plane, ripped from this reality you were living on for a brief moment, and you rocket up in bed, absolutely drenched in sweat, covered in head to toe.
I kind of want to look around, make sure that get bearings to realize where I am again.
You start looking around instinctively, seeing if anything's different. It all seems to be the same so far, the room that you went to sleep in.
And then I kind of want to I want to take a step outside of the room.
As you
just
reach forward to grab the door handle and the latch to unlock your door, you move your hand forward ever so slightly, and as you do, this dark, shadowy tendril reaches forward, unlatches, and unlocks the door for you.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to recoil my hand back and look at my hand, just obviously shocked as to what just happened.
You instinctively looked all around your hand for any sort of source of where this tendril might have come from, any sort of lesion or laceration, and you see nothing, just your hand before you.
and I want to like reach out again and see if like it like happens again, like kind of like willing it to happen, like seeing it before and kind of like recreating those feelings and see if it happens again.
Give me a quick second. I want to look at your character sheet really quick. Okay. All right. As you kind of hone yourself forward, kind of desiring and almost willing the effect to happen once more, you ever so slightly move your hand forward with the same intent as before, except to close the door this time. You watch once more as this shadowy tendril slowly lurches out from you, grasps the door handle, and slowly closes it, and latching the lock above.
I kind of want to just like rub my eyes, and I'm just like, oh god, because my head is still pounding.
Your head is at an
Yeah.
absolute all-time pounding at this point. You feel like someone's just beating a drum inside of your skull.
And then I go just like unable, and knowing I won't be able to get back to sleep just because I'm in so much discomfort. I want to just essentially just like roam the halls until Guy and Tito open their door and like wake up.
Okay. Is there anywhere in particular that you'd like to go to?
I just want to essentially like walk around and like just like peek at the, I guess the like the wall work and just like I don't know, focus on the tiny details. Not really looking for anything, just trying to like focus on something to distract my mind from like the pain in my head. Just going and like looking at minute details of little things. Not really looking for anything in particular. Just to, like I said, just distract myself. So I'd probably go to the like that chapel,
Okay.
and then just like look at like the intricate glass work and stuff like that.
Okay. You could kill
just a
some time at the
distraction.
chapel.
Yeah.
As you're kind of walking towards the chapel, you can hear a little bit of flickering and some noise coming from the dining hall as well. It definitely sounds like at least somebody's currently in there, whether they're eating, doing something, you're not certain. And then the state does extend even further east from where you guys have actually went on your furthest point. So you could just kind of roam around that way if you wanted to as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just essentially at this point trying to kill time, until it's morning.
Okay. So if you're just trying to kill time and you don't really necessarily want to do anything in particular,
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and jump forward a little bit with those of you who did sleep, completing your long rest. And Snicket, though you were unable to ever really obtain a slumber last night, there was something to be said for you about the comforting feeling of the shadows around you and roaming the halls dark late at night. And there was some sort of effect over you, as if perhaps someone out there was looking after you. And you can feel it, though you know you shouldn't feel rejuvenated. When the sun breaks, for some reason you do.
Hell yeah.
As all three of you complete the effects of a long rest.
Yay.
So I've got a question, JR.
Yeah, what's up?
Going back to the robe, one of them was a spell scroll containing one spell of first to third level.
Oh, it sure does. Here.
Do we only get half our hit die back?
Yeah, you get half your hit dice back on a long rest.
Man, we gotta rest some more.
Tito sleeps for a whole nother day.
Go ahead and do this for me, Guy. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me. $67.
2 away from the best spell there.
65?
It is the spell scroll
Nice.
Nice. No, sorry, I'm counting. Give me a second. I was hoping you'd roll lower, so I wouldn't have to count this much.
Yeah.
Well, John, you gotta. I hope you use it well, sir. You have yourself a spell scroll patch of Fireball.
Ooh. You.
Use it right now.
Yeah, I cast Fireball. In Snicket's room.
Use it to open the door.
You fail at lockpicking. Well, Fireball.
I blast it.
Oh, yeesh.
JR's counterbalancing just got even harder.
No, it didn't. I'm just gonna use Demons and Devils from now on. Go ahead, use Fireball as many times as you want.
Yeah. Well, and the bad thing is Tito is like always near somebody.
Yeah,
So
I'm just gonna have all my enemies are gonna be grappling enemies, and they're just gonna grapple Tito. Do you still want a Fireball? You gonna duck a Fireball?
Tito,
Uncanny dodge.
I can take it.
Well, if Snicket's there, uncanny dodge, dude.
Yeah, half damage.
Whoop, whoop. Well, no, if you... Is it 0 damage if you...
No,
No,
it's half damage.
you're thinking of evasion.
Oh, okay.
Uncanny dodge is a reaction, I believe, and he has to use it on an attack he can see coming, and he takes half damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so evasion is the one where if you succeed
Save a dex save, you take 0 damage instead of half damage. Correct.
Gotcha.
Which is the dumbest bullshit ever, but that is how the spell works.
Like I have a fireball centered around Snicket. It's like, no, I evade it.
Yeah, I'm not really fucking sure how that works, but I guess that's the thing. Thanks.
Yeah,
Rupert.
I move out of the range and then I don't.
Okay,
get hurt.
Ancient Red Dragon uses Breath Weapon on you, Snicket. He's right in front of you. 27 for my my dex save. Oh, you take no damage somehow. I mean,
I evaded, dude. What else do you want to know?
You stay in the same spot.
that's the thing.
Ground
that irritates me about
zero
D&D
for
sometimes.
death.
I fucking love D&D, but there are situations where, like, logistically and meta-wise, things just do not.
Oh, dude,
sync
don't worry.
up.
What D&D 1 will fix it.
Oh no, it won't. D&D 1 right now has nerfed the fuck out of rogues so far, but we'll see what happens.
Did you read the new thing that came out yesterday?
I did read the one that came out. Well, I did read the rogue thing. Did the rogue thing come out yesterday?
Yeah, the expert class whole thing came out yesterday for.
I didn't read all of it, I'll admit, but
Bard,
it sounded,
rogue.
pretty bad.
They changed up the way that fast hands works, where now you can't use. I forgot what it is. Well, I mean, which is nice, but they changed the way that dual wielding works. Like it's not a bonus action to attack with your second weapon anymore.
That's good, because dual wielding kind of sucks right now in D&D, and it would be fun to actually have it be good. But that's all Unearthed Arcana, and we don't have to worry about that shit, boys.
Too much turtle weed.
So with that being said, it is a new day. What would you guys like to do?
Do I smell breakfast?
You do smell some sort of breakfast scent coming from the main hall, or from the dining hall. Excuse me.
I want to investigate.
Okay. Unless if Guy or Tito want to do anything before they leave their room this morning, we can go ahead and say you guys get up around the same time. Yep.
Yeah, I don't. Nothing special.
Tito, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. So the three of you sync up early in the morning, and you make your way towards the dining hall once again, where you do see Lady May is currently sitting at the head of the table. She has all sorts of books and ledgers scrawled out all in front of her. She looks fucking dead tired. Like she has more than likely not been to sleep since the last time you spoke with her. There's all sorts of drinks around her, though they mostly smell like coffee, and various food is set up along all of the tables around you. Nothing too extravagant, definitely not to the levels of what Gliss kind of had set out when you guys first arrived and you spoke with him. This is a little more basic, hearty stuff that a little bit goes a long way, and more so food from a practicality standpoint than from a luxury standpoint.
So I'll sit down and start eating.
Okay. As you guys kind of make your way in and you sit down, you start shuffling around. It takes Lady May a few minutes to even realize that you guys are in here. She seems so frazzled and caught up in what she's doing. As you all sit down, she kind of gives you all a brief nod before she continues working on whatever she has in front of her. But you guys are free to eat and discuss whatever you'd like while you're here.
I turned to Lady May. I said, "Late night?"
Yes, I'm afraid I have quite a few of those ahead of me. Mr. Glisk has done a bit more damage than I had initially thought, I fear.
Anything that we could help with on our way to...
Well, unless if you all have 300,000 gold pieces that you are willing to donate to the village that we can use to pay off the debts we have accrued, I do not believe that to be the case.
Yeah. A little bit short on cash right now.
Fortunately enough, a good portion of it seems to come from within the country. And unfortunately enough, there are large portions that did not come from within the country. Those will be more difficult to settle.
Would you like us... I don't know if already sent word, but did you want us to send word to the Empress about what's happened?
I have already explained the situation in this letter here, and she grabs a letter that's already previously written, bound up all nicely, and has the wax seal covering the envelope within. If you all would be so kind to deliver us to the Empress for me, I would be more in your debt than I already am. And as I mentioned previously, it could be a means for you to get an audience with her, should you so seek.
I think we could do that.
That sounds exactly what we want to do.
Very well. I'll have someone help you route out the quickest way to Soanging from here. Though, I suggest you do your best to prepare yourselves. Mr. Glisk did not upkeep the roads leading all the way up to Zoanging, and they are not going to be easily traveled currently. Snowshoes will be a must, and even then it's going to slow down your movement drastically. And I'm afraid the ice and snow are too high for any sort of cart or carriage to make it through right now either.
So it's just it's a walking thing?
Unless if you can fly, and even then that would be rather risky, unless if it was by magical means.
I mean, don't you got some dragon friends?
There's a few within the city, though I don't think Gojun and Narset have any intent of going back to the capital for a few weeks.
Well, sounds like it's a walk then.
If you would like to wait for them when they intend to return to the capital, we could attempt to persuade them to give you passage, though I'm not certain if they would. It just seems a great honor to give a non-draconic being a ride on your back. I am not certain if they would be willing to do such a thing or not.
Well, then, I'd rather not waste time waiting around for something that's not going to happen. So, I say we just gather our the things we think we're going to need to make the trek, and then start on the road.
I will provide what resources I can for you. I've already had some of the assistants here fetch some snowshoes for you to help you on your journey.
Ah, perfect. Do you guys have like any warmer clothing? All I have is this cloak that has some holes in it.
Certainly. I will fetch for some warmer clothing for each of you as well. Except for Tito, I think already has warmer clothing.
I do too.
Yeah,
This
the guy
guy
had
too?
it too. Yeah.
Okay.
I had like poor quality ones, so I
That's
just want to
right.
get something that's
Snicket
high
was the
quality.
edgelord that wanted to go in with no warm clothing. Very well. Are you all heading out after breakfast this morning? Are you going to stick around at all?
I'm gonna kind of look around the market a little bit. Maybe I need to get some more arrows, and maybe see if anyone might be selling some less patchy armor than the stuff I currently have.
I
But
fear they
probably
may
by
not.
this afternoon.
Okay, sorry. I fear they may not have a great many options available, though the markets are opening up a little bit later this morning. After I finish up here, I have called for a meeting, and I hope that all the villagers will be there, though I'm not certain if they will show up or not.
And I ask her, speaking of shopping around, I'm sure there's probably not, but is there any place that I can look for larger gems, stones like that?
Are you just looking for jewelry, or are you looking for gems specifically?
Gems specific
There may
for
be.
magic purposes.
Well, normal gems should serve the purpose just fine, no?
Actually, at it. A gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold. So yes,
Okay.
I would need a. Now is that like out of character?
Uh-huh.
When it's like it says a gem or crystal worth at least 100, could you have like multiple ones combined to be worth 100, or is it?
Does it specify if it says it can be multiple or if it needs to be one worth that much?
It just says a gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold.
I was thinking it had to be one because you have to hold it like in your hand.
With that wording, I would assume it needs to be a gem or crystal worth at least that much, not a grouping of them worth that much. There perhaps may be someone within the marketplace that may be selling a gem worth that much. I'm not certain, though. But I believe if you wait until after our village meeting this morning, you may have a better chance of finding yourself a better deal.
Okay. And that's what I plan on doing. Is there any time we're supposed to be... When is this meeting supposed to happen?
It's supposed to be... She looks over towards one of the assistants, kind of standing back out towards the entryway of the dining hall. And he looks back at her. Well, it's whenever you'd like it to be, Lady May. A great deal of people have already gathered there and we're waiting for you. It's rather early in the morning at this point. The sun has been up for almost a few hours. The sun's up! And she shouts as she rushes up from her table. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll see you at the meeting. Be there as soon as you're done eating, please. And she runs out the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Clearly having lost track of time.
So I'm gonna continue eating because I'm
Sure.
hungry.
Fine. Yeah, of course.
But then I finish eating, and then I wait for them to be done. And then I say, well, I guess we should go see. Did she tell us where it was? Did she say like the center of the town?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. I say, all right, you guys ready to head out?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We're gonna do a line formation. I'm gonna be leading the party.
Naturally.
Yeah.
No, flying V.
I'll be looking for traps.
Of course.
Flying V.
Make an investigation check with disadvantage, as the floor is covered with snow. It's going to take you quite some time to actually be able to really thoroughly look for traps in the falling area.
The next 3 sessions is us just getting to the center of town.
I'm kidding. Okay, as you guys kind of exit the Lee estate, it's pretty easy to kind of tell where most of the individuals are gathering. There's a rather large group or crowd that you guys can see on the other side of the gates, kind of gathering near the large statue devoted to an individual known as Xiao Fei. Some of the individuals who still remain loyal to the Lee family within the village, you can see have already been kind of working on setting up some sort of podium or something for Lady May to stand upon. It's nothing too great or nothing too grand, but for this village it's a start, considering what they've been through. Do you guys wish to approach, or are you heading off in a different direction?
I assume we approach.
Yeah.
Okay. As you all begin to approach, you look around you and you can see probably about somewhere in between 150 to 200 various people around, you would guess. There's a bunch of different races. There's humans, half-elves, elves, a handful of dwarfs, some halflings, even surprisingly enough, a few silver dragonborn as well, though many of the individuals look to be um, down on their luck. They don't have, no one is dressed in any fancy clothing, no finery, no jewelry on anyone for the most part. The fuck are you rolling for?
No, just
No, he
keep going.
literally rolled a 4.
What are you rolling for?
You're ruining my RP. I'm server muting you.
Wow.
You think that's bad, JR? In my game, I just get randomly 20 d20s thrown.
Jesus Christ.
No, mine was actually for.
I will take away Dice So Nice so fast.
Yeah.
Don't you ever disrespect me like that again, motherfucker. Okay. Just kidding. I'm totally kidding. This, for most of you, is really one of the first times you've seen this many people from the village all grouped up in one area. For the most part, a lot of the villagers here really kept to themselves. You can see that there's a decent amount of people who just seem perturbed to be here. You can hear various individuals murmuring back and forth about, oh great, how the dragon bitch is back in charge again, instead of Uso. Some people don't see it as any different. Who are you throwing, Tito? Who talks shit? Who are you just toss? Who are you tossing somewhere?
First fucker I see.
With sympathizers.
You heard someone talking shit about your girl, Lady May, and you're like,
Shoulder
all right,
check.
bitch, fucking yeet.
Basically, yeah. I'm like Donkey at the end of Shrek right now.
And you can get the idea that there's definitely different opinions throughout the individuals here currently. Some people are happy to see Lady May in charge. Some people seem to not care at all. And some even seem upset with it, like they'd rather have Uso Glisk in charge.
I kind of can I approach one of the ones that I hear? I guess, I mean, are we like?
Sure, yeah.
Were we like walking through the crowd to something?
The crowd is not so tight that you guys are like unable to move through it like a fucking mosh pit at an August Burns Red concert. You know, you can actually move around. Garen, this is more like a bleeding through concert, so there's not really that many people here. You got plenty of room.
I wanna like listen into one of the conversations about like a Glisk sympathizer, and like at an opportunity when I can jump into the conversation with them, I want to kind of like pry a little bit as to like what they liked about Glisk and what they dislike about May.
Okay, you approach a dwarven individual who's having a conversation with a half-elven man and a silver dragonborn. The dwarf is pretty bombastic and not afraid to speak his mind. Oh, we get another dragon bitch in charge again. Great, more unknown qualities. You boys excited for that? Glisk might have been a cunt, but at least he was a cunt I knew what I could expect out of.
What do you whatever? So what do you mean you can expect? What are you worried about with May being in charge?
Kind of looks over awkwardly towards you. Like I said, Glisk was a cunt, but I knew what to expect out of him. I don't trust any of these dragons. Always thrust into their wars. For no good reason. And you know who suffers? Us, the common folk, the farmers.
And I just want to go, and then continue on.
Ah! Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself?
No. I just don't want to get tied into the politics. You know, I just want to try to kind of understand what the what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, you got the impression pretty quickly from him, Snicket, that though this man had a very strong opinion, it didn't seem like there was necessarily a lot of reason to think that from what you can tell. But you're new here, so you don't know for sure.
Yeah.
You all listen again for a couple more minutes to the various opinions all around you, until eventually Lady May begins to speak up. Her voice amplified by some sort of magical effect, you can only assume, as her voice booms throughout the village. And a hushed silence kind of falls over the crowd for the first time since you've been here. Even that loud, bombastic dwarf that had no idea what he was really talking about quiets down to hear what Lady May has to say in this moment. Thank you all for being here. I know it is not usual, and I apologize for the inconvenience that may have caused any of your businesses or work today. But I fear our village has been under great scrutiny for the past 4 or 5 years, and much suffering has come along that. I will not keep you all long here. I will not keep you all here for long. Excuse me. Uso Glisk did a great amount of damage to this village. It will take us a lifetime to repair it all. And I will save you all the details of how we will go upon repairing everything that he broke. That is for another place and another time. Though for now, I want you all to know that I am in charge of this village once again. And I am sure for some of you that is a curse. Though I intend to show you that is not the case. The Gleaming Tundra is my home, and I am loyal to Empress Yoon. And though many of you still do not believe, I still believe that Yoshimura will guide us through these tough times. And I encourage everyone here to start attending services once again. Can't hurt after what we've all been through. But before I say anything else, there are 3 people that I need to pay homage to, that we all owe a great thanks. Their names are Snicket, Guy, and Tito.
As she says Snicket, I go.
Would the 3 of you please step forward? And you can see her kind of trying to eye the crowd, attempting to find the 3 of you within.
I bear roar to make it easy for her.
Whoa.
The whole crowd kind of turns and looks at Tito's direction.
I kind of slink back behind Tito.
And she motions for all of you to kind of come up to where she's standing.
As I'm going up there, I want to look kind of at the crowd to see if there's anybody who's gonna be doing something fishy.
And
Like
I want to pick up Snicket, like, victoriously. I'm like, hold him over my head as I walk forward.
And I want to try to, like, wrestle myself down as he's like, I'm like, what?
All right, here we go. I love these.
Here we go.
Tito,
Yes.
make an athletics check, and
Oh,
Snicket
you're so
make an
fucked.
acrobatics or athletics check. Your choice.
You're fucked, buddy.
Actually,
Am I?
Rogue's acrobatics is going to be pretty good. This is actually probably a pretty fair fight right
My
here.
acrobatics is very good.
I have +7 on athletics, bitch.
Oh, shit.
And then Tito's just able to quickly
No
grasp
problem.
onto you, Snicket, as you're trying to wiggle and worm your way out. You kind of are quickly able to dart out and rush down one of his arms before he grabs you up with the other one quickly and snatches you in between both of them, holding you above his head like some sort of trophy.
It's like holding an angry cat.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
the cat is just like flailing.
We did it, little buddy.
And
Yeah,
as,
we did it. Can you let me down? Can I walk? Can I, I don't want everyone to see me.
I want the people to see you.
And I just eventually just go limp and just like,
Icho and Jiro kind of emerge from the crowd behind the 2 of you, helping to safely escort you all to the front of the crowd towards where Lady May is. These 3 men have gone above and beyond the call of duty for a village that they knew nothing about before they arrived here. Without them, we would still be under the oppression of the Black Hand. And for that, this village will forever be in your debt. And she looks over towards you all. What could the people of this village call you?
So I turned to Snicket.
I'm up in the air.
Motion him like, go ahead. Yeah, you're up there.
Yeah, you're like a Simba being held up by Rafiki to the whole fucking Pride Rock right now.
It wouldn't make any sense for anyone else to say it.
The Cabbage Patch creatures?
Simba speaks.
And you can see Lady May kind of rolls her eyes, but catches her composure rather quickly. And due to the generosity of the Cabbage Patch creatures and the assistance they have given myself and our supporters towards reclaiming our village, I am able to now do a gesture of good faith to you all. Over the last 5 years, Uzo Glisk and the Black Hand implied a heavy tax upon you all. I know it crippled many businesses and many families within this village. And this village has more debt to repay than what small amount in our bank will ever come close to scratching. So for now, I invite you all to form an orderly line to get your recompense for the last 5 years of unfair taxing that each one of you have undergone. I do not believe that trickle-down economics is the way, and I hope that this will be the starting point to rebuilding our village. And now at this point,
Bernie Sanders over here.
at the idea of getting a lot of free money, and with you guys being kind of named as the reason that this is possible, the opinions of the villagers that were not in support of Lady May quickly change, including those of uninformed dwarves amongst the crowd, as the various crowd is screaming and yelling, "Oi! To the cabbage kids! The cabbage creatures!" Shouting out various, I mean, they're trying to get your names right, but it's just all over the place at this point. There are smiles upon the faces of individuals who looked like they were going through the worst and lowest points of their lives. And even though it doesn't seem like it's an absorbent amount of money, especially to you guys compared to the reward you got, for some of these families, receiving 10, 15 gold pieces is a life-changing amount of money. Lady May continues her speech, speaking a few words about the peace and the prosperity of this kingdom, and how she will do her best to lead everyone towards a happier and enriched life as the crowd does their best to form an orderly crowd before her.
So right now we're like the 1%.
Do what?
We're like the 1%.
Right now we're like the 1%.
Oh yeah, within this village you guys are.
We're gonna get straight up murdered.
So nobody knows directly how much money you have.
Oh, good.
Lady May
Ignore
is
my
kind of-
sack fulls of coins as I walk around.
What is that
Lady-
jingling noise?
Lady May has Ichiro and Jiro by her sides, as well as a dozen guards and half a dozen of her advisors and supporters throughout the village that are helping to hand out money. She takes a moment to step away from the rest of them as she approaches the three of you. Thank you all again for everything that you've done, and I appreciate you all being here for this morning. It is good for the villagers to have faces to put to the names of those who have done so much for them.
Kind of cool to have people, cheer.
Well, you earned it. You deserve this. Without you, Uso Glisk would still be in charge of this city, this village, and these people would still be suffering. A lot of what I can give to them now is not much. It doesn't even come close to scratching our debt, but it will help them. It will help these people restart their lives and restart their businesses, their workplaces, and all of the sorts.
Yeah, the town for sure seems a lot happier. So I am glad that I could help with that.
Well, the three of you are always welcome here, anytime.
Well, that's good to hear. We might, who knows? We may be back sooner rather than later. We don't, right now we kind of, or I don't know where this path's going to take us, so. We may be needing your assistance in the future, so we may be able to make things even.
I look forward to seeing you all once again. And should you ever return and you find yourselves with nothing much to do, there are plenty of things around the village that need to be done. The bridge needs to be repaired. Zarkon still needs to be dealt with in whatever he has planned. So, we're not out of the woods yet. But we've made a great stride forward.
Mending. I cast mending 430,000 times.
You'd be here for a while, but you could help.
Yeah.
It'd be like the first session all over again.
Yeah.
I demand so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go head over to the market, see if I can find some stuff before we bounce out of town.
Of course. It was a great pleasure, the Cabbage Patch creatures. I look forward to meeting you, seeing you all again.
Likewise. And I skedaddle.
And as the three of you turn away from Lady May, she heads back towards her advisors and her personal guards to help continue the what little bit of joy that they can help spread across this village to help the people who so desperately need it. The three of you skedaddle off towards the marketplace, and like we've talked about, Nasu has been a pretty underprivileged village. They don't have a lot. They're definitely missing resources, so this isn't a bustling marketplace, but they do have an okay amount of things available. What in particular were you guys looking for?
I am looking for some arrows.
Okay.
I want to buy. How many arrows do I have right now? I'm gonna go back up to 20. So I need 14 arrows. And I want to see if anyone is selling any, and just like go through the stall, see if anyone's selling any. What's the next tier of leather armor?
Let's see.
Studded?
Yeah, I know it's above leather armor.
Yeah, I think studded armor is what I want to.
So let's see. You're wearing medium armor right now, yeah, or is it?
Yeah.
No, is it light? No, you're wearing light.
I'm wearing light.
Leather.
Yeah,
studded
light, yeah.
studded leather would be the next best up.
Yeah.
For the sake of time, are you good with just doing out of character purchasing and stuff, or do you have an interest in role playing with it?
No. I just wanted to like basically play it as like I just look around and see if I see.
Okay,
anything.
cool. That's easy. I mean, I don't always know. Sometimes it's easier just to do real quick purchasing, but sometimes people enjoy talking to shopkeepers and trying to figure out what they might think. So, if you would like to buy arrows, it is 20 gold pieces. Excuse me, it is a single gold piece for 20 arrows. My bad,
Dude.
I swapped that on that. It's 1 gold piece for 20 arrows.
All right, then I will buy that. So I am now up to 26 arrows.
And if you would like to buy studded leather armor, it is available. However, it is currently being sold for 100 gold pieces. It would increase your AC by 1.
And
I have so much extra cash. Let's do it.
Aren't we all rich?
Yeah. All right. Boom, baby.
Do you need me to find the item for you? Did you?
I can get it myself.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to purchase within the marketplace? Lady May provided you all with snowshoes as well as a pair of warm clothes for you to wear, Snicket, on your journey to the city or to the capital. Excuse me.
Yeah, I would like to look for the gem and then anything really, any like magical items, just to see what they have.
So looking around for magical items is going to be a bust in the Sioux, unfortunately. They currently do not have anything quite at that level of expense. Tito suddenly disappears as he snorts the dust of disappearance.
What? Why did he do that?
I'm just kidding. He just licked the item. I'm not going to say he actually did
okay.
that.
I was like, I didn't even hear him do that. I was like, oh shit.
Well, that's the whole point. You don't hear, you don't see.
That's the point. You don't see or hear anything.
Guy, you do find a couple of vendors who have some just a few large gems that match what you need. There is a diamond that will suit the cost, but it is oversized at 200 gold pieces. And then one gentleman is selling a pair of emeralds that are each about 125 gold pieces. That will work as well.
I'll take one of those. That's 120.
One of the emeralds?
Yes.
Okay. You see, I'll find an emerald item and then I'll just put it in your inventory.
I want to go around to the various shops and distribute out the jewelry that I had that was worth 50 gold, and just give it to them.
Okay. Some of the individuals as you guys are kind of walking around the marketplace, you notice were some of the individuals that kind of made their way quickly over here after they got in line, or some people who who had sent their wives to be in line, or whatever. You are recognized amongst the people within the marketplace. Some of them, after you do business, even kind of thank you guys for what you did for the village. And so as you're just kind of handing out this valuable jewelry to random people throughout the marketplace, some people even break out into tears, Snicket, as you do. For the amount this will change their lives will go a long way for them. Some of them
It-
just thanking
and it-
you endlessly.
It brings me joy to see people enjoy my company.
Brings me joy to see
Some of them
people
tell you,
enjoy.
anytime you're in town, always come see them. Some of them promise you a discount for life at their shop. So,
Yeah, I appreciate it. Just be nice to the rat folk out there, the little guy. Always look out for the little guy.
oh, of course, always, always.
Could I also look? Oh, go ahead.
I just want to see if I can buy some vegan rations.
Sure, there are vegan rations available.
Give me.
Let me look up the cost of rations real quick.
And then add a 1.5 multiplier for that because it's vegan.
Pretty much.
Your boy's got 17 AC.
How many days of rations do you want, Tito?
Let's go with 7.
7 days of rations is going to cost you 3.5 gold pieces.
Oh, let me think about it. Okay. I'm rich, bitch.
Do you already have rations in your inventory?
Yeah.
Okay, rations. Well, yeah, we'll say that. Here we go. I'll edit it, though. We'll edit out. There's no jerky in here.
And we have snowshoes too, right?
We'll
Lady
say
gave
it's
us
just...
snowshoes.
Yeah, she did. She gave you snowshoes. Including dried fruit and nuts, Tito. That's what's in your rations.
Hell yeah.
Could I also find any like tools?
What kind of tools were you looking for?
Thieves' tools, tinker's tools.
Let me roll. Let me see what will be available to you. How many different ones are you specifically looking for?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Sheesh Louise. You looking for thieves' tools?
Thieves, tinkers, herbalism, smith.
No thieves' tools. There are tinker's tools. Said what was the other one? Herbalism?
Yep.
No herbalism. What was the last one?
Smith.
Smiths and no smiths. The only one that had was the tinker's tools available.
All right, and how much is that?
Tinker's tools are... they are selling it for 60 gold pieces.
All right, yeah, I'll buy that and some rations.
Okay.
As well.
Your cost of rations are going to be 5 silver pieces a day. Is if you're okay with having regular rations.
Yes.
Vegan rations are expensive.
So 5 silver, so that's 35.
It's 5 silver pieces a day, so it's however many rations you want.
Right,
You
and
can
that's
purchase
60 gold for that.
for the tinker's tools. All right, I went ahead and put the tinker's tools in your inventory. Do you already have rations in there somewhere?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll find rations. And then you can just put however many days you want on them based off how much you spent. I trust you to do all that, so.
All right. Where's rations? Is that under...
Oh, it's under consumables. Alrighty. Anything else you guys would like to do before you leave town?
I think I'm good. I got my warm clothes. I got my snowshoes. I got arrows. Actually, do I have... Oh, I want to look for some oil. Because I used mine to grease up the hinges.
Mm-hmm. All right, oil is not very expensive at all, so 1 flask of oil is only going to cost you 2 silver pieces.
Let's go ahead and buy 2 then.
Alrighty. You can find the items
Yeah,
yourself?
I got it myself.
Cool. Alright, anybody else got anything you're looking for?
Yep. One last thing. What's the
Hit me.
upgraded version of scale mail? Medium armor.
You guys don't need to have any higher of an AC. Some of you guys already have too high of an AC. Scale mail, the next best thing is a breastplate, which does the same thing, except it doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth checks.
Oh, nice. Am I able to find that?
Looking around for that, that's something unfortunate that is too expensive. You won't be able to find that or half plate, which is the next upgrade. Either are not
okay.
within your
Half
scale
plate's
mail.
expensive, dude.
Yeah, half plate is very expensive.
Gotcha.
So there are upgrades. Unfortunately, Nasu does not carry them though. But good news for you, capital city like Zoanging stands a much better chance of that being the case, of them holding them. So, all right. Anything else?
Negative.
Nope. All right. And with that, we'll pop over to the big boy map. As the three of you, the Cabbage Patch creatures, venture forth, leaving the village of Nasu, heading off towards Zoanging. Is there any particular marching order you guys would like to take?
Snicket would typically, I think, go first.
Yeah, be in front to look out for threats.
Okay.
I think me being squishy, probably in the middle.
And Tito bringing up the rear.
Yep.
Okay.
That way, when he's walking, his turbine isn't getting in our faces.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
Snicket, go ahead and roll a perception check for me since you're leading the charge.
Perception. Oh, wait, we got to do it right, though.
Sure, you can make your blind checks. Okay. And then also go ahead and give me a survival check, as you are also not only trying to see what's going on around you, you are leading your group towards Zoanging. Okay. So, Snicket, you're doing your absolute best to try to find any sort of trace of where the actual path leading towards the capital city should be. And you can see kind of exactly what Lady May was talking about, with how the roads in this area just have not been upkept well at all. You're having to do a lot of investigating, kind of digging and searching all around to... The cat looks like he has something. How'd you get a fucking lizard?
Attaboy.
Rug! Let go! God damn it, Rug! Rug!
See ya!
Put it down! Oh, Rug!
My cat just eats it.
He's dead now.
You get off the couch! What the fuck?
Yeah, you just let the cat eat it. They're good snacks. My cat loves them.
Gonna sit on the couch? God damn!
Your party gets attacked by a giant lizard and a tiger.
And a tiger? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Where'd my oil flasks go?
I'm sorry, I've returned. Okay, is everybody here still?
Yes.
Yes.
Tito check?
Tito? Tito?
Wait, what?
Tito's here.
He's here, we're
Okay.
good. So, sorry, I'm trying to remember where I was at. You're doing your best, Naked, to search around for any sort of actual traces of tracks or a pathway leading you forward, and it's just covered in a thick layer of snow. You're digging down a couple of feet before you're even really able to get a good idea of where this path used to be, before you quickly realize it's not even worth trying to necessarily follow the path. You might just need to follow the areas where there's the least amount of snow. You guys Some of you are having an easier time wading through the snow than others. Stick it, you're not quite so tall, so it's a little bit tougher for you. Guy, there's like some icicle boogies that are hanging from your nose at this point. You're really not
Giant
all that accustomed to the snow, and it's not really doing you a lot of favors right now. You guys are uncomfortable. You're tired. It's fucking cold, but not impossible to make the trek. Snicket leading the way, seeming to be doing a pretty good job. You all keep as about as good of a pace as you can realistically expect in the current situation you're in. A few hours go by, and eventually Snicket kind of leads you guys towards an area where the snow is finally starting to kind of level out a little bit. It's not quite as thick. It's still taking you a little bit of extra movement to get through it, but you can kind of finally feel like you can kind of relax a little bit. You're not necessarily trudging through it like you were before, and it seems a little bit easier to kind of maneuver where you're at right now. Though it's still not unimpeded movement, it is much easier than the situation you were currently in. Do you guys want to take a break, or are you guys looking to just kind of proceed forward, just continuing your path the whole time to Zwanging?
How long was this trip supposed to be?
So, nobody technically asked that before you guys left, but I'll assume that somebody would have asked that before you guys left. On foot, normally in the past, what Lady May said it would take you guys probably about a day and a half to 2 days to make it there, depending upon how fast you could travel. But she's guessing with the current state of affairs and the current state of with the lack of upkeep for the roads, she thinks it's going to be closer to 3 days for you guys.
So I think we should do I guess leave enough time to do like 8 hours so we get full rest. But like just travel during the day and then do like a regular like set up camp and regular resting at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, same.
All right.
And then obviously when we're doing camp, we'll be doing rotating shifts.
Sure, makes sense. You all decide better of it, and know that you've got plenty of time left in the day, and you might as well travel while the daylight's there, and it's easier for you guys to see and easier to move around. You all decide to continue pressing forward, knowing that you've got a decent-sized journey ahead of you, and the sooner you get to Zwanging, the better. Tito, go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Tito, smart.
It's the same thing you got last time.
Dude.
Tito, smart.
Tito, the same fuzzy sensation starts to kind of trickle over your brain at this point. And the same eerie, dreaded sensation you had yesterday, as if a pair of eyes was staring down at you, hits you once more. You feel as if you're being watched.
I stare back into the void.
Like what, just up into the sky, or?
Wherever it's looking at me from, I just embrace it this time. So who
Okay. You your eyes are jumping around quickly to various points all around, trying to locate any sort of idea of where this sensation might be coming from. And you hear a cackling laughter coming from the sky above, Tito. A present for you. This is for my sister.
Oop.
The voice screams out that all three of you hear.
I'm glad I didn't know
Uh-oh.
her.
Guys, I think I fucked up.
As this black-purple shadowy orb begins to emerge from the snow in front of you guys, about 50 or 60 feet around you. It sits there for not much more than a few seconds before it begins to slowly fizzle away. And it reveals this monstrous creature standing before you all. Let me see if I can bring up its picture real quick.
Dang.
I think I let him find us, my bad.
Yeah, because Tito was the one who actually killed her, you know.
Just like Tito killed the bear.
I didn't kill her, I just put her in the pot.
Okay, unfortunately,
It wasn't even my idea.
Found you being dumb, and it's not
It was-
letting
it was
you
ac-
eat it.
Funny enough, I actually think it was my strength roll that
Oh, I don't have a
did it
D&D
in.
channel.
A D&D channel?
No, I can't link. For some reason, it's not letting me bring up the picture in Foundry.
You should be able to. Well, if it's on a monster, you can click on the monster and then click the. You can right click it. If you make it like an actor, you can right click it and then hit show
Well, yeah,
token.
that's what I normally do, and it's not doing that for me in this situation.
Oh, that's weird.
Hold on, let's do this. I'll go ahead and bring you guys over this, actually.
Why don't you just describe it using your beautiful descriptive language?
My big DM brain.
Your voice is so
Yeah.
soothing.
Oh, gee, thanks, guys.
Oh, I'm here.
All right, we'll go this way then. Pause, and we'll go. You guys see this monstrous demonic creature emerge from the shadowy sphere before you. Two enormous arms that have monstrously long fingers tipped with these black obsidian claws at the end of them. Its legs hunched down like some sort of werewolf predator, and two smaller humanoid-style arms sticking out of its torso, giving it even further reach. This creature is huge and absolutely dwarfs you all in a size comparison. Here's this token.
That sounds scary.
And as it reveals itself to you all, emerging from this shadowy orb before you, you watch as it screams upward, releasing some sort of demonic cry out into the air around you.
Tito, what did you do?
It's all Tito's fault.
And with that, I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative for
Oh
me.
hell yeah! I get to use my fancy ability.
V2, 7.
You fucking useless.
Oh, it
That's
wasn't
fine.
Piece of
active.
shit.
It's still not letting me share the picture. For
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Don't you get advantage, Snicket?
Yeah, I'm trying to see why it didn't let me. How do I? There's a way to. Isn't there a way to make it roll again?
Yeah,
Click it again.
I'm just gonna post it in Derived Bay Club for those who want to see the bigger. Oh, that's not even that big of a picture, but you know.
Why isn't it letting me roll initiative again? It's because of the effect. It says that it's not. Oh, there you go. Now it'll let me do it. That's weird. Oh, I guess I'll just type in.
So David, I'd like you to change the name of your stream, please.
There we go. Okay,
It's
so
not
this is
Tito's
my, this is my
Adventure.
advantage one. Oh, buddy. Your boy got a Jack. You update me to be 22.
Okay, I'll change it. Gotta do this one. Yeah, sometimes initiative is kind of a pain in the ass, and it doesn't like this guy had an advantage too, and it didn't roll well for him either. Okay, so
I made an effect out of the dagger that, for some reason, the effect wasn't actually being applied, where
Oh,
it
okay.
automatically should.
Yeah, I tried to do the magical item thing, but sometimes it wasn't working. What are you supposed to be at 22, Snicket?
Yeah.
Nope. What is happening? Oh, I think I just cleared your initiative on accident, guy. What were you at?
Low. Like,
Jesus Christ.
7.
He had a 7, yeah.
That is pretty low. You're right.
Okay. This is what it's supposed to be. I don't know if that's the numbers that it was supposed to have, but that is the order that we're supposed to be in.
What order?
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Am I proficient with that great sword I got?
Yes. Yeah. You're proficient with, I believe, let me see. You're proficient with
I thought it was just a
simple
great
weapons and martial weapons.
Oh.
Let's see what is included. Dude, there's no way you're not proficient with those, but let's make
That's a
sure.
I figured an axe and a great sword. Be like,
Martial melee weapons are battle axe, flail, glaive, great axe, great sword, halberd, lance, longsword, maul, morningstar, pike, rapier, scimitar, short sword, trident, war pick, warhammer, and a whip.
Okay, perfect.
So yes, you are proficient with the great sword as well as many other weapons.
Oh shit! This is all difficult terrain.
Oh yeah, it is, bud.
How
Not
tall
an
are
issue
these
for
mounds
me.
of snow?
These mounds of snow around you are probably anywhere from 2 to 5 feet tall.
Okay. There's no way I can make it to that. Oh my god. I want to try to I want to get here and then I want to hide behind it,
Okay, I'll start penciling in some of this.
and then the hide is my cunning action, and then as my action, I'll move to like here.
Okay.
So that's that, and then I will go ahead and draw my bow.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
You said you hid, right?
Yeah, I hid.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your stealth check for me. Very nice. 13 gets 23. Gotta love rogues, baby. All right, very next. Up next is Mr. Tito. What would you like to do, bud? This is difficult terrain that we're currently on.
I did not see the carousel at the top.
There should be an icon that you might have to click to get combat carousel to pop up again, or reload. Okay.
I got it. And why... I still have Bless.
You shouldn't. It's probably an active effect that is still on your character. It's showing up there for all of you, but I don't think it's actually...
I have Bless in my spell, but I don't have it as an active effect.
Yeah,
I have an inactive effect right now.
Yeah, if it's inactive, that's fine.
Yeah, it won't... Well, I mean, plus if you rolled, we would be able to click on it and see if it was rolling Bless for you.
Huh.
Is that bonus action and... Or no, excuse me, that's... Oh my god, I'm losing my words. Tito, that's action and movement to get there, yeah?
I'm running, bitch.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get there.
I'm running.
Well, this is difficult terrain, Tito, so you're only gonna be able to get 40 feet.
Oh, I thought that took it into account.
Oh no, it does take it into consideration. I'm stupid. You're right. Just ignore me. You know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, I could have easily been wrong.
No. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm dumb. All right. Anything else, Tito? Because you're not currently raging, but you do have bonus action.
I'm gonna draw my vicious greatsword for the first time.
Hell yeah, brother. Here, we'll say you equip it.
And then I look at Snicket and I say, make those people proud.
Anything else, Tito?
No, that's it. And I kind of, well, no. I hold my sword in the air and I scream, charge!
Okay, Braveheart. Alright, Tito. On the end of your turn, the creature is going to use one of its legendary actions to move.
Oh, no. Legendary actions? What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't like the sound of that.
Alright, now it is the creature's turn. He's going to move. Kind of just darting on all fours through the snow, rushing towards Tito. As he comes upon Tito within range, he watches, he reels back with one of his monstrous claws, and he rips it forward in Tito's direction.
And Tito just
Tito, that's a 23 to hit.
Oh, and he's not raging.
He will be now.
Tito,
Ouch.
that is 16 points of slashing damage as this creature rakes its claws across the front of your soft, fleshy turtle skin. And then for his second attack, he's going to bite Tito. This time, this is a 21 to hit. Which hits, you know, I mean. And this is 9 points of piercing damage, Tito, as the creature lunges forward and takes a chunk out of one of your upper shoulders, ripping backward, tearing off some of your skin. So, total of 24 points of damage from both attacks this turn. Now the creature is going to take its third and fourth attack on Tito. I'm just kidding. This is going to be the end of the creature's turn. Up next
It's
is
actually
a guy.
25.
Oh, 25.
Actually.
I'm bad.
And it hurt.
Actually.
So
Yeah.
remember, just because it's difficult terrain guide doesn't mean that that's also the distance for like a spell indicator or something like that.
Oh, okay. How do I get Am I just dividing by?
It's this. What this is doing is this is counting every square as 10 feet of movement because it's difficult terrain.
Okay, so I would divide by like 2 for like actual.
Yeah, because every square is actually only 5 feet of movement, but the difficult terrain is making it feel like 10 feet of movement for each square. So what are you trying to like? What are you? The movement will be that way, but
I'm making sure I can get within 30 feet, which I think is right here. Right. Sorry, right here.
no.
Which would be? Because that would be within 30 actual
That's
feet.
not within 30. That's within 30 feet of Tito is who you're trying to be within 30 feet of.
Yeah, just
Sorry.
Tito and,
yes,
yeah.
right there is within 30 feet of Tito. I apologize. I thought we were talking about the creature.
Nope.
Yeah, you're good. That right there is within 30 feet of Tito.
Boom. Movement.
Okay.
Action. Bless.
All right. Now everyone is under the effect of bless.
Way, I feel blessed.
Hey, that's my job.
Way up, I feel blessed.
I don't know why it rolls, so.
I think it's like the same thing it does with like Hunter's Mark and Sneak Attack. When you click it, it just is like, oh, you want to roll it? Let me click on. I think we should be able to go to everyone's effects and then turn on bless.
Dragged on. For some reason I lost.
Oh,
dragged on.
Alright. Mine is temporary effect, so I'm good.
Go. Try dragging it on my thing, JR, from one of their character sheets.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know if that
should probably work.
it.
Effects, bless. There we go.
Hey, I feel blessed.
Cool. All right. Anything else, guy?
No.
All right. On the end of your turn, guy, the creature is going to use its second and last legendary action to move again.
Uh-oh, I'm not hidden anymore.
Right in between the two of them. All right. Top of initiative. It is Snicket's turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to stand up. Well, I'm not crouched, but I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. I'm
Wise
going
choice.
to move here, and as I'm retreating, I'm going to pop a shot off with my bow. Oh, whoa. Furnace macro error. I'm just gonna do
Your bows
this.
never work, dude.
There you go.
Hey, cool.
What did it roll? Oh, bless. I was like, why did it roll an extra dice?
Oh, I took away the joy for you and I rolled damage. Here, you can roll your own damage. I won't do this to you.
I'll take it. I like the 6.
Well, it's
you
only
rolled well
6
for me.
total. It's only no, I didn't roll that well. I rolled a 2 on a d6.
Perfect. Exactly what I wanted.
You do get sneak attack. Go ahead and roll sneak attack damage.
Alright. I'll get that joy at least. Woo!
Okay. And as you fire this arrow out of your short bow, Snicket. Sorry, I started speaking before I could read everything. You watch as this dark shadow begins to spin around your arrow as it flies through the sky, and it crashes right into the chest of this massive creature. It gives a quick shriek of pain, and you watch as this shadowy energy kind of leaks into the creature's chest as you deal a little more damage than you had initially anticipated, dealing a total of 21 points of damage to the creature.
Holy crap. What happens when you're blessed?
Did I notice that?
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
no check needed. He's standing right in front of you.
Yeah. Okay.
You also notice his new interesting choice of wardrobe and his new gothy attire.
Had some black dye.
I was gonna Photoshop the spikes off his head, but then I got lazy.
Nah, I like him. Anything else, Snicket?
No, that's my turn.
I think that's actually pretty much everything you could do anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a disingenuous question. All right. At the end of your turn, Snicket, the creature is going to attempt to bite you. Actually, no, it's not within your range. You can't do that.
Aha!
Just kidding. It's not going to do that. Tito, your turn. Wise choice, as Tito goes into a rage.
Tito roars with the ferocity of a bear. I like that flavor text.
Alright, Tito, bonus action done. What would you like to do, sir?
How does the bonus attack work? I can just do it as a bonus action?
Yep. So anytime now, whenever it's not even a bonus action, it's just you just get to do it for free. It's like a free action. Anytime you take the action to attack, you now get to make a second attack for free. It doesn't even have to be on the same enemy. It could be on a different one, and you can like move, attack, or attack, move, attack if you want to.
Sounds pretty good.
And real quick, how this works with reckless attack is if you call reckless for your first attack, your next attack will by default also be reckless.
Sweet.
However, for Great Weapon Master, you have to call each individual attack before you roll if you want to use Great Weapon Master. Make sense?
Tito knows
What?
Okay.
Okay.
For reckless attack, whenever you make your first attack reckless, your second attack will be reckless by default as well. But for Great Weapon Master, you have to call each attack individually that you want to use Great Weapon Master on.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Or just do reckless Great Weapon Master on literally every attack.
Yeah, then have fun missing enemies forever that have a high AC, but...
Yes.
Alright, I'm doing it all.
You reckless Great Weapon Master?
Hell yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll it to hit with advantage for me, because you are reckless.
Oh my god, dude.
Holy shit.
Oh my land.
I don't even need to roll the other one. Don't forget what the sword does, by the way.
Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. Don't click the damage button. Don't click the damage button.
His first attack with that sword.
Type in /roll 4d6.
Oh my god.
And then whatever you roll to that, we're going to add 10 for Great Weapon Master, 7 from the Vicious Greatsword, 4 from your Strength.
You can just hit plus and add those in the equation.
You can, but I want to make a note of how insane this damage is about to be.
This is cool, yeah.
And then 2 from the Rage bonus. So you're gonna roll 4d6 and then add 17, 19, 23 to it.
I've never seen that much damage in my entire life.
So 33 points of slashing damage to you.
Ow!
As you rip your greatsword across the chest of this monstrous demonic creature before you, it lets out another monstrous cry like it did when it first entered. However,
it's pissed.
Its eyes look down directly on you, Tito, and this bright red ferocity is entirely consumed with your visage. But you've got a second attack, bud.
So what does that sword do?
The Vicious Greatsword, so it counts as a magical weapon, and then it also does an extra 7 points of damage whenever he crits with it.
And so, that's why he rolled 4d6 instead of...
Well, no, he rolled 4d6 because he crit.
Right.
And then he just added 7.
Oh, I was doing both. Sorry, I forgot to say that. I did want to do both again.
No, you said that for the previous one. So, this attack is at advantage anyway, so go ahead and roll advantage.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, 22 minus 5 puts you at 17. So, 17 still hits, just barely, though. Go ahead and roll your damage once more for me. Alright, 10.
Did that add the 2?
Oh, that didn't. We have to do your condition, your effect. There we go. So I'll add the 2. So that should add. It's actually 22 because that's 2 more for your rage and then an additional 10 for Great Weapon Master.
I don't even know why I'm here.
Like 60 points of damage in one turn.
Am I blessed, by the way?
You are blessed. Yeah. It was counted blessed.
Can you play? Can I hear? Never mind.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I got you.
Way up, I feel blessed.
Alright.
All right.
All
You
right.
can actually feel it.
Anything else on your turn, Tito?
I just want to fucking kill.
Do I still have a bonus action, I guess?
Yeah, you still have bonus action. No, you raged. You raged at the start of your turn.
Oh, yeah, so no. I guess I can't do anything. Just for reference, though, what is a bonus action, or can you take a potion in a bonus action?
Yep, we do. No, you can do the alchemist potions as a bonus action. So the stuff that Guy makes is a bonus action. Normal potions are an action.
Gotcha. And would Tito know what enlarge does?
Tito knows that it sounds like it's gonna make you bigger.
Yeah. Alright.
Go big.
No, actually, I won't do that. Roll an Arcana check for me, Tito. Maybe you got lucky and you read a little magazine about potions of enlarge or something. You never know.
Big People Weekly.
Big People Weekly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No.
No, sir, Tito. You've not heard what the spell does before, though you would guess it makes you bigger, but who knows?
Alright, then I'm done.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have a little a class on what everything
Class of
does.
Potions
Yeah.
101.
All right, everybody gather around. Crisscross applesauce.
Alrighty.
Bring it, Dragloth.
Oh, my music died. What happened to my music?
I
By
need
the
to
way-
focus on not combat now. The Tito can just do 60 points of damage.
On the end of your turn, Tito, he's going to use one of his legendary actions to bite you
Yeah, try me.
for a 25 to hit.
Alright.
All right.
Alright, you
Oh,
can stop
no.
now.
And that is going to be 20 points of piercing damage reduced to 10 because you're raging.
Alright.
It must be difficult to balance. Like Tito can do 60 points.
Oh, by the
But
way,
then-
you have advantage, don't forget.
Oh, I
And-
do. Let me see if I can...
And I have
No, no
34 health.
All right. So up next is going to be the creature's turn. He is. Let's see. So if he moves right. No, it doesn't. Damn. He's going to move a little bit closer towards the rest of everyone else, but he definitely he's not even going to move closer. I forget. He absolutely sees Tito as the main threat right now.
Yeah.
So all of his creature's
Ow.
attacks are getting pumped into Tito this turn.
Yay.
He's going to start off with his claw attack first as he reels back with his claws, slashing across Tito. A 20 to hit, which I believe connects. Actually, no, you guys all have an AC of 17. You guys are level 5. That's okay. 20
I mean,
still hits.
you're the one who gave me the magic item.
Yeah,
so.
shush. 18 points of slashing damage, half to 9 on Tito.
It hurts.
The creature is going to reel back once more, taking a second claw attack on Tito for a 22 to hit this time,
Jesus
which
Christ.
hits. That's not as good. That's 12 points of slashing damage, half to 6 because Tito is raging. And then that is the
Guys, I'm
end
about
of this
to
creature's
die.
turn. He's not even gonna attack anybody or move at all. Up next is a Guy. What would you like to do?
What does poison do?
The condition poisoned?
Yeah.
I know it gives disadvantage on attacks and ability checks, I want to say, but let me double check. Yeah, a creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks that is poisoned.
All right. Let's see. Nah, I'll send it. You see a guy take a vial out of his pocket, puts like a little bead in there, and like shakes it up, and then quickly throws it. And after it leaves my hand, it kind of explodes in a line towards the creature, and I'll cast Ray of Sickness.
All right. Do you want to link the spell for me, please, sir?
Cast. Well, I don't know what that just did.
It did the attack roll for us, which is good. Ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out towards a creature on a range attack. Target takes 2d8 poison damage. Constitution saving throw fail. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll the damage for me, sir. You watch as this ray of sickness and this poisonous energy collides with the creature in front of you, Guy. And as it does, the splash just shoots off everywhere all around it. And the creature stands there as if absolutely nothing happened. As if the attack did nothing to it.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So as my movement, after seeing that crap, gonna move like back down. God. And race sickness is an action, so I am done.
Alright, on the end of your turn, Guy, Dragoloth is going to use its last legendary action to take a bite attack against Tito. With a 19 to hit, which I do believe hits. And he does 12 points of piercing damage, halved to 6, Tito.
Take 2 damage. There.
Alright, top initiative. It is Snicket's turn. What would you like to do?
Alright, I draw from my side another arrow, knock it, and then let it fly. I am using steady aim, so I do get advantage, even though I might have got advantage anyways.
Steady aim is a bonus action, or?
Steady aim is a bonus action, yeah.
Cool.
Great, baby.
Oh, shit. Alright.
So, yeah,
If you roll damage here, it's just going to double your die. It's going to roll extra dice for you if you're good with that.
Yeah. And then I also get sneak attack.
Yes, sir.
And so
Sneak attack is also doubled, though.
Oh, it is? Oh, shit.
Yeah, so how crits work is any dice damage is doubled. Well, okay. So how the rules are is you can either double the dice damage or you can double the rolls. Yeah.
Yeah. So should I roll sneak attack again then?
No. Yeah, you can if you want, or we can double it.
Dude, I want to roll more dice.
Okay, so we'll say this just for this group going forward. Rolling more dice is fun. So for crits, we will roll double the dice. Just as a rule. This is a rule going forward, so that way there's never the confusion or there's never the accusation of someone's trying to steal more out of a crit than what they should be able to. Sound fair?
That's fair.
So then we also need to double your damage that you rolled. Or no, did it roll 2 dice for you here?
For what?
For your short bow damage, because this right now has 8 plus 5. I'm assuming the plus 5.
Yeah. That rolled 2. Yeah.
Okay, so that's right. So it's then 20. So it's 33 points of damage total, Snicket. Is that right?
That sounds right.
All right, 33 points of damage total as another short bow crashes into the creature's chest, and you can just see that there's 2 massive slash marks across the front from Tito's longsword, 2 deep holes in its chest from each deadly shot led forth by Snicket. The creature's looking rough right now.
Hell yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, on the end of your turn, the creature is going to take one of its legendary actions. To bite Tito. That is a natural 20 to hit, Tito.
Oh my god.
Yeah, baby. And we're not playing gay 1D&D rules.
No, fuck that. Crits are
I think
fine.
you had advantage on all those attacks, by the way.
That is 32 points of piercing damage, Tito, reduced to 16.
He's fine.
Which I believe knocks Tito unconscious. As
Don't worry, he's
as the light
fine.
leaves Tito's eyes. Okay. Up next would be Tito's turn. So Tito, I need you to go ahead and make a death saving throw for me.
As he falls, I want to go, Tito!
And I cringe. Ugh.
I think
My ears!
I don't know if you've ever
ears,
been knocked unconscious before, Tito. Oh no, you found it.
Oh.
Tito, a natural one, unfortunately, is 2 failed death saves.
Jesus Christ.
Even if way up you feel blessed?
Oh yeah, blessed does not change that.
Not even just a little.
All right, and up next will be the Dragloth.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I have
Someone's
to
gonna
roll.
be using their uncanny dodge.
I have to roll for him actually. I have to see if he's gonna kill Tito or not.
Uh-oh.
You all watch as the Dragloth
Oh, no.
looms over Tito's unconscious body, blood spitting and spurting forward from the turtle's unconscious mouth, pouring forward from his nose and ears. His head shifts over towards Snicket, and he darts through the snow directly at Snicket.
Come here, big guy, I can take it!
And as you scream this, Snicket, you see this creature that dwarfs your size by like 20-fold, just roaring towards you, reeling back with this monstrous claw, swiping forward at you. With a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, Snicket, that is going to be 16 points of slashing damage.
You know I'm gonna use that reaction.
Alright, Uncanny Dodge, half sit to 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
attaboy!
So, I'm at... Whoops, I did that backwards. I changed my max health. There you go. I'm
And
fine,
the
see?
creature will take its second bite attack, lunging forward, snapping at Snicket.
See?
That is a 28 to hit, Snicket.
Okay, that also hits.
And Snicket, that is 18 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that deals damage. So I am at 12.
As the creature rushes forward, Guy, you watch as he swipes across.
Prestidigitation.
And then... And then it would do an extra 5 because of Alchemical Savant. Do you want me to link that?
Oh no, yeah, that adds your intelligence modifier to stuff that you for damage and healing, right? For your spells.
That roll must restore hit points or be damage roll that deals acid, fire, necrotic.
Okay.
poison.
So Tito heals 11 points then. So Tito, you come back to life with 11 hit points, but you are still prone on the ground.
And then that's bonus action.
Wait, what happened?
Do what?
What happened? Did the big-headed guy save me?
No. Oh yeah,
Yes,
the big-headed
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
No, you're right. The big-headed guy did save you. Guy used healing word on you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So then I will fire as an action.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Ah!
Oh my god.
God, dude.
What are all these
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
20s? Jesus Christ.
Yes, we're
Well,
blessed.
that makes up for my my last spell doing absolutely nothing, I
You
guess.
had 3 crits in a single combo. I don't 4 because the monster crit.
Oh!
Ah!
So
No.
17
Yeah.
points of damage to the Dragloth. As another bolt comes roaring through the sky, piercing right next to where Snicket's previous attacks pierce into it. The creature lets out another cry of pain as this deep black ichor just begins to seep out of the wounds all across its chest. Anything else, Guy? Or that's... I think... You still have movement left, yeah?
That would be 5 way 50. Yeah, I'll run over here. Yeah, 30. And then I am done ski. Save Tito!
Alright. And at the end of Guy's turn, the Dragloth is going to use its second legendary action to bite Snicket.
Oh God.
Oh, 15 to hit though. As Snicket sees it coming, is able to dodge out of the way at the last second.
Hell
Jumping up on the snout of the creature as he lunges forward and kind of sliding back down off of it.
Actually, to
go ahead.
RP off that, as he's like snapping at me, I want to in my free hand draw my short sword and take a swing at it with my short sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit for me.
Nice.
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That bless is coming in handy.
Yeah, I know.
9 points of piercing damage as you strike across the Dragloth with your short sword. No sneak attack, unfortunately.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage. And then I'm going to back up. And I think I will stay here. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, Snicket, the Dragloth is going to use a legendary action to move 20 feet.
Oh, shit.
No.
I didn't realize he could do that.
No. No.
Okay, we're still good.
No. Whew.
Okay,
20 feet,
up
that's
next
it?
is
All right.
Tito. What would you like to do, sir? You are still
Rawr.
prone on the ground, Tito. You are not raging anymore either because you were knocked unconscious.
Do you lose bless when you go unconscious? Or
No.
does it stay?
He does not lose Bless because he was not the caster of Bless. If Guy went
Gotcha.
unconscious, you guys would lose it, of course.
Is
But
bless a
Tito keeps
concentration?
it. It is.
Gotcha.
I reach into my shell,
Okay.
and I really get in there. I mean, I
start-
got both hands in there. And I find a bottle of red liquid. Hold on, let me fucking take one open. Okay, I
It's
get
gonna
the
go
bottle
easy.
open.
And then?
Oh, he drank a potion of greater healing. Good
Oh
choice,
my
Tito.
God.
Was that all fours? Oh no. Okay, 4, 3, 4, 1. Never mind. I can't do math. I'm stupid. All right, Tito heals 16 points. Tito's just prone on the ground. You watch as he's just like brings that potion out of his shell and just starts downing it.
And you said that's the action, right?
Correct. That is an action. So you're still prone on the ground. So you have movement. It's half your movement to get up, and then you have bonus action left.
Alright, well, let's get up.
All right. So you have 15 feet of movement.
No, 20.
Oh, that's right. 20. My bad. So you can move 2 squares, unfortunately, with your movement. And you still have a bonus action left if you'd like to start raging again.
Oh, fuck, that's an action. Never mind. Fuck.
What is?
Shell defense.
Oh. Ooh.
Right. As Tito lets out another ferocious bear cry, going into another rage.
And I say, I'm still alive, you ugly son of a bitch.
All right. That's the end of Tito's turn. Up next is going to be the Dragloth,
No.
who's going to rush forward,
No.
swinging wildly at Guy.
No.
That is a 21 to hit.
Maybe.
Excuse me, 22. My bad.
Oh. Oh, well, in that case, no. Does not.
Oh, I'm sorry. 21 didn't hit, but 22 does.
Yes.
Oh, shield. Duh. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, 22 then to hit with 19 points of slashing damage.
Alright, so what is 34 minus 9? What, 15?
You could, I think you should be able to go into your character sheet, and if you right click on your token, you could just like type -19 on the bar. I think it will take it away.
What?
So that way you don't have to do math if you're not feeling it. And then for its second attack, you watch as the Dragloth will lunge forward at Guy, biting out at him. with a 24 to hit,
Sick.
Yowza.
dealing 18 points of piercing damage as his jaw lunges down or latches down on Guy.
Unconscious.
And you all watch as the creature clamps down on Guy, and Guy's body goes limp from the pain, from the piercing that goes through his torso, and the creature lurches up with the Guy still in his jaw, just holding him there in front of you all. Alright, start of Guy's turn. Guy, go ahead and make a death saving throw for me.
Is there a button to do that?
Yes, there is. On your character sheet, in the middle of your portrait, there should be a little skull that you can click on that will make the death saving throw.
I do not have a
Oh,
skull.
hold on. Don't do that yet, because we have to take off bless from everybody.
Oh. Way down. I don't feel blessed.
Really,
There
I
is.
see. If you open up your character sheet and your little portrait, you don't see a skull or anything in the middle of the red.
1 second, let me pop it back. There we go. Okay.
If you go to the utility tab too, I think that's
It doesn't work when it's popped out for whatever reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, David's also right. If you go to the utility tab on the little thing when you select your token, also. Ooh, okay. Pretty good. That is one successful save, Guy.
Why is it giving me a +1?
The Stone of Good Luck.
Oh! Nice. Okay.
And that is the end of Guy's turn. The Dragloth is going to use its second legendary action to move on top of Snicket.
Oh, right. Just where I want him.
Top initiative, your turn, Gus. Snicket.
I want to take the opportunity to sheathe my short bow since that he is in close range with me now.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to, since I... how rough is he looking? Is he looking bad?
Oh yeah, he's looking very beat up. There's not much left in him.
Going to stand my ground and take precision aim with my sword to use my bonus action to steady aim, and I'm gonna swing at him with my short sword and get advantage.
Oh my
Natural
god!
20, baby. And since I got advantage, I do get sneak attack as well. So
Yep.
So poopy regular damage.
Okay,
Let's
for
see
that.
the double sneak attack damage.
Yeesh.
There we go. There's where all the damage is.
All right, Snicket. How would you like to do this?
I wanna like get him on his Achilles. Ta-ta-ta, just like bet both of them. Ba ba ba. And so he'll collapse.
Okay, you slice down at his Achilles heel. The creature roars out in pain as it kind of loses his balance and fumbles to the ground from the ruptured tendon. Do you want to hit him again as he was like falling down, or?
Yeah. Oh, as he's falling down, I wanna like jump up and like put the sword like through his chest. Boom.
Okay. As the creature is falling to the ground from his ruptured Achilles tendons, you can see this black ichor spilling out from his ankle area. Snicket lunges forward like Superman plunging through a building, sticks his long swords or short sword straight through the creature's chest as it gives out one last roar of pain before the body entirely dissipates into a puff of smoke, dissipating around Snicket.
Yes. And I want to now run over to Guy and attempt to... Does he have a med kit on him?
I think Guy has a medicine kit pack on him, right, Guy?
A med kit?
Actually, I need to keep combat or going. Hold on.
Yeah, because he has to roll.
I'm trolling.
Actually, I can't move because I use steady aim.
Hold
so that's
on.
the end of my turn.
So Tito's like over here.
Yeah.
And then we need to be in initiative still, but that was literally the order, so this is fine. Snicket's done. So Tito, you're up next. You just watch as Snicket fucking heroically and badassly, making up my own words, takes out the demonic creature in front of you, but he's unable to do anything else. But you notice that Guy is still on the ground, bleeding out in front of you. What would you like to do, Tito? You gotta do what you gotta do. So as you use your action to dash over there, you get right up onto Guy, but unable to do anything else on this turn. Up next will be Guy. Go ahead and make a death save for me, Guy. Alright, Guy, there's one failed save and one successful save. top of initiative. It's up next is Snicket. What would you like to do, Snicket?
So I'm gonna also run over here.
Bonus action, the dashing.
Yes.
Okay.
My bonus action would be dashing. Do I see a med pack on him?
Roll an investigation check for me. This will be your interaction on the turn.
Okay.
Guy, I'm looking. Do you have a med pack, a medicine pack, or anything?
What do you mean by like the tool?
Yeah, I'd like
Like
the
item.
the item. I don't think he has a med pack
Okay.
on.
Then
You don't find a med pack, Snicket, but you do find a couple of healing potions.
I want to attempt to stabilize him.
Okay, make a medicine check for me. Guy, that is one failed death save as Snicket fails his medicine check. Alright, up next is Tito. Tito, you watch as Snicket rushes up next to you, attempting to help Guy. You can see he begins to do a little bit of like respiratory care, a little bit of pumping on his chest.
I'm doing CPR with my sword.
And you watch his blood is just spurting forward from Guy's mouth. His ears are like beginning to pour blood as well. And you look over towards Snicket, just going, "I don't think this guy's doing it right." What would you like to do, Tito?
Say, I've seen this fucker use enough of these on me. I could use one on him.
And I take a potion of acid out and I pour it down.
Oh no, that was the wrong one. Undo that. Undo that. Undo that. That was the wrong one.
Dying, but now big.
Okay, hold on. I think I have to put it back in your inventory real quick because that was a consumable. So now Guy is dying but big.
That's a lot of blood now.
Now I can do CPR on him.
Okay, there you go. I put the potion of growth back in your inventory, Tito. Here's your second try. What would you like to use on him? Alright, there we go. 9 points of healing to Guy. Guy, for the fun of it, give us one last death save to see what would have happened if Tito didn't.
So I just want to say I opened his mouth.
Well, it's a good thing you gave Guy a potion because he would have died if you didn't give him the potion.
I force fed it to him.
Oh goodness. And with that, Guy comes back to consciousness with a quick scare from a couple of you, each being only one failed death save away from a potential death.
Ooh.
And on the back of a
and
on the back of an exciting combat, we'll go ahead and leave off our session for this week there.
Dude, perfect timing.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I felt like this was a good part to leave on. So I hope you guys enjoyed your first combat for something with legendary actions, and maybe something that actually had the potential of killing you guys.
Dude, I wasn't even scared for a second.
No, you
Yeah,
weren't.
you were the only one that didn't go down and have 2 death saves. Yeah.
Dude, Guy probably felt okay about like, oh, thank God, I'm down, but they killed the creature. I'm good.
Yeah, like,
then
dude, I'm good.
Tito can't get to him on the first turn. Okay. Well, dude, imagine if you had just failed your first save.
Yeah, no, dead.
Snicket's greed toward not using a potion would have killed you.
Whoa, dude, I knew what I was doing. It was calculated risk.
Yeah, I'm definitely having like a CPR class.
So, I will
potion
say
class.
something I didn't think about. I didn't make this rule that I've been doing until after we started playing. What I like to do now when I play combats with death saving throws, what I like for them to be is private rolls that only me, myself and the player rolling the death save can see.
Doesn't it make it private?
No,
I was actually looking at chat. I didn't know.
I don't think it does, but let's make sure it does that. I like playing it that way, so that way people can't metagame if they know, oh, Tito's got 2 successful death saves and no fails, he's okay.
Yeah.
I like to play him that way, so we'll have to remember to do that going forward.
Don't
But that's also on
groan.
me. I didn't say
Don't be
anything.
like,
Do what?
you can't groan when you like have like a death save. Like, oh crap.
Oh, true. Yeah, and you can't just go like,
Yeah,
man, that sucks after you roll and like.
Oh!
I get what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. That kind of defeats the purpose as well.
If you're dead, then you
surprisingly
can do
enough.
it. You can do it if you die.
Yeah, if you die, you could go ahead and make a death rattle. That's fair.
Okay.
Alright, guys, I gotta go. JR, awesome job.
Hey, good stuff.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah. Later, boys. I hope
Peace.
everyone had a good time.
Backstory. We're
Thanks for watching for now. Catch you later, boys.